Good evening, everybody, and welcome to A Heavy Price, our Hunter the Reckoning 5th Edition Chronicle, a short mini chronicle, episode 1. This is going to be a new chronicle here on MagiRPG, our first time playing Hunter the Reckoning, but not our first time in World of Darkness. And we are happy to have you here joining us for our first time playing Hunter the Reckoning. For all of us, this is our first time. And we are going to be, please excuse us if there are moments where we might fumble with some of the mechanics a bit and relearning some of the things. Thankfully, the dice rolls and all of the attributes and skills are the same from Vampire the Masquerade, so that part shouldn't be too difficult. But there may be some other things that we might be crash coursing some of this a little bit as we go. But I wanted to welcome you all. Thank you for joining us. It is going to be a very interesting evening for our hunters, and I will give them all a moment to introduce themselves, the players. They all are familiar faces to the MagiRPG channel, but some of you may be joining us for the first time, whether it be via Twitch live right now or on YouTube. So we just want to give everybody a chance to introduce themselves. But before I do that, I am going to go through my usual things, my usual spiel that I go through before we start any of our games. So first of all, we do a lot of shows here on MagiRPG, and especially in the coming weeks, we have a lot of programming that is going to be happening. So I'm going to take you through the schedule really quick so you can mark your calendars and hopefully join us for some of these. Tomorrow, we will be here for our penultimate episode. The penultimate episode of Synthetic Dreams, which is our Cyberpunk Red mini-series as well. So that is a short 5-episode campaign. So tomorrow will be their second to last episode. So tune into that at 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern. We have no Icewind Dale on Sunday, as Icewind Dale just wrapped up their season 2. And if you want to catch up on what was happening for our D&D group in Icewind Dale, you can check that out on our YouTube, youtube.com/MagiRPG. However, we did start a new series. That is our, I almost wanted to say Cirque Sophie. Oh my gosh. Tales of Thunder. Sorry. Tales of Thunder, which they're just debuted this past Monday. And next Monday, we will have Tales of Thunder. But I also want to take you through, well, actually, I'll go through the rest of the programming and then I'll take you through the Hunter schedule. This coming Tuesday, we will be returning with Rise of the Conduit, our Blades in the Dark campaign. So you definitely want to be here for the return of Blades in the Dark. That'll be this Tuesday at 6 p.m. Pacific and 9 p.m. Eastern as well. So for Hunter the Reckoning, we're going to have a bit of a interesting schedule for Hunter. This is only going to be a 3-episode chronicle, similar to the Vampire the Masquerade one. However, we were met with a BBEG known as scheduling. And we were having a hard time finding a date to do our final episode of Hunter, just because we have so many new shows coming back, so we only have limited days that we can run this show. And so we will actually be playing Hunter basically for the next week. So this is going to be our episode 1. And actually Monday before Tales of Thunder, we will be doing episode 2. So episode 2 of Hunter will be this Monday at 5 p.m. Eastern. That's 2 p.m. Pacific. So that will be our second episode of Hunter, and then our final episode of Hunter will be actually 1 week from now on the 22nd at 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern. So we're basically going to have 3 episodes of Hunter within 1 week. So buckle up, strap yourselves in. I hope you guys are ready for a lot of Hunter, because we're going to be doing it all in 1 week. But if you want to just keep up with the schedule, I will be having that all. The easiest place to find it is honestly on our Discord. So join us at discord.gg/MagiRPG. I make little events in there so you can keep track of all of the shows that we have coming and what day and what time it is. And it converts to your time zone, which is really nice. So make sure to join our Discord and join our community there and hang out with us there. So that is everything. before we get into our story tonight, I do want to put out a content warning, especially for games like Vampire the Masquerade and Hunter the Reckoning. World of Darkness is a very dark campaign setting. There will be things like gore, violence, and dark themes. So it is definitely intended for mature audiences. Watch with discretion. All of the players have their own lines and veils. We've discussed things in our session 0 as to what topics won't be discussed. But always, everybody in the audience, make sure you take care of yourselves as well. If there's something that makes you uncomfortable, feel free to step away for a minute, make yourself a cup of tea, relax a bit, and you can come back to us at any time. So, I would like to introduce our players. Again, familiar faces, but I'd like them all to just reintroduce themselves for those who might not be familiar. Tell us who you are, what you do on the internet, who you're playing, and I like to do a little bit of like an icebreaker, usually when I run a new game. So my icebreaker for this is, tell me what your favorite media is that involves supernaturals or like hunting supernaturals, whether it be vampires, werewolves, ghosts, any of that. So let's start with you, Mandy.
Oh gosh. Okay. Hi everybody. I'm Mandy, or the Mandy, as you see me all over the internet. I'm a professional dungeon master, and I also stream on Twitch, but you can also find me here now more and more often, which is great. Love to see it. I am playing Raina Cruz, or you can call her Ray. She is underground crazy lady. I don't know. You'll find out. And my favorite hunter media, I gotta say Supernatural. That's my favorite. Job.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And next, I will just kind of go in this weird square here. To the left, Chris Stormbeard.
Yes. Hello, everyone. My name is Chris Stormbeard. If you watch this channel, you probably know who I am. You've probably seen me before, but you can find me online at Stormbeard pretty much on everything. I think the only difference is like Instagram, and it's the Stormbeard, but it doesn't matter. And I am playing Phineas. You can call him Finn. He's kind of a esoteric, kind of occult fanatic. He survives on coffee. He has a lot of very, very ancient kind of grimoires and demonomicons and pieces of literature, and he's kind of like the crew's information dealer, the cell's information dealer. And yeah, he's gonna be real fun to play, and I'm excited to not play like a martial class like I usually do. Everyone else is the muscle, and I'm kind of the guy in the back, the support character.
You're still playing an Inquisitive type.
That is true. That is true.
And tell us your favorite supernatural media.
Oh, yeah. So I think I have two, and they're vastly different. I think if I have to choose movie, it's probably like the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. As much as it's
nice.
like kind of bad, mashing everything together, like it was just like a good fun thing as a kid.
This is fun.
Yeah. But I think if we were to say like TV show and a little bit more mature, Penny Dreadful is definitely up there. Yeah.
Good one. All right. Next. Are you?
Oh.
You broke up for a second, Tracy.
Oh, I broke up? Okay. Next, we will go to you, Ian.
I thought it was me. I was like, oh, no, not today. What's up, everybody? I'm Ian. You can find me on all socials at YaBoiBIG. I pop up on streams, just hanging out with cool people and playing some dope games. I play Marcus Thane. It's just Marcus. Honestly, the best way to know who Marcus is he's a mixture of Nino Brown and Gunn from Angel. Just out here vibing. And I think, and it's funny, leading into that, I think my favorite supernatural medium that kind of like got me all into it was the show Angel. So, yeah.
Okay, yeah. And then last but not least, Andrew.
I'm Andrew. Played a few other games with the fine folks over here. And I don't really care too much for socials. I'm just here to play games with friends. I'm not really, trying to make it in the space. So I'm just here to have fun. But I'm playing Edge, a martial hunter. and he's a bit. The best way to explain him is he's kind of a Blade wannabe. He wants to be like Blade, like a Van Helsing. He wants to be the cool hunter guy. So that's what he's striving to be. And my favorites, I would have to say Blade 2, and Blade Trinity. I like all three. They all kind of add their own thing, and I love that stuff. So I'm here for it.
Very good choices, everybody. Very good. Before we dive into the story tonight, a couple of other things. One, I wanted to shout out thank you to everybody who has subscribed to us on YouTube, because we just hit 1K subs on YouTube. Woo! Which means we can monetize one day. Yeah! We can make a couple of pennies off of YouTube. So that's great. Thank you, everybody, for helping us get to that. Magic RPG's only been here just a little over a year. I started that YouTube channel, so it's amazing that we were able to hit 1K in just a little over a year. So thank you so much, everybody. And also shout out to our technical director for this evening, Glorious George, the voice of God from above, our technical director, George. Thank you for making this beautiful overlay, helping me with the music, getting everything together, because I was stressing the F out. He helped consult in some of my storytelling. So thank you very much, George, for all of your help. We really appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Thank you. So, with all of that being said, it is time for us to dive into A Heavy Price, Hunter the Reckoning. It's hard to live in a city, in a world, really, when you know the truth. While the people of Chicago carry on their days of work and evenings of pleasure, they are completely unaware that this world is more than the simple, comfortable illusion of a perfect world that belongs to just mankind. With the veil pulled back, there is a secret world, a world of monsters, a world of darkness. And you all have seen it. You all have felt it, one way or another. You all have your stories to tell of your encounter with the supernatural. You've seen these monsters, whether it be vicious bloodsuckers, vile shapeshifters, restless ghosts, and even stranger creatures that haunt the night. And you've also seen the victims on whom they've preyed. And now you need to protect those whom you love from their cruelty. It's like you've experienced something you weren't supposed to, and now you have to do something about it. Hunting down these creatures, it's what makes you truly feel alive. You aren't powerless, well, not completely. You can fight back. This is your call to action, and you cannot let that go. But how far are you willing to go to keep Chicago safe? That brings us to tonight, or actually it's during the day. It is a crisp morning in Chicago, and now you, all four of you, with your eyes wide open to this world, you call yourselves hunters, and the four of you brought together through these shared encounters now have taken on jobs from a local contact. Tonight, your quarry is a ghoul. I keep saying tonight, but it's actually today. Your quarry is a ghoul, and you've been on the hunt for this ghoul, a human that serves the creatures of the night. You were able to identify it, uncover clues about this ghoul, and you finally found the opportune time to deal with it without witnesses. And yes, it is daytime. Of course, this sad little thrall of these filthy leeches would come in the daytime. Less eyeballs, less of them who are able to see what's going on, especially at a club, which is where you all are. A club in one of the nicer areas of Chicago. And you see your quarry, the ghoul, a well-dressed woman in her mid-40s. entering into this club, and she heads toward a security room and begins fiddling with the computers in the security room. It looks like she's trying to grab something from the surveillance system in the server, and it's your job to grab whatever it is they're coming for in here. You're not sure exactly what it is, but that's your job. The element of surprise you thankfully do have, but we shall see how things go for you all. For this scene, we're going to take more of a narrative approach. So I want you all to describe your characters as they're entering into this club in the daytime. It's empty, sans a janitor or somebody cleaning, and a couple of employees, which the employees seem a bit dazed and in their own world. It's almost like it's seemingly too easy to pass through here, because maybe the ghoul themselves were able to pull some strings, but they don't know you're following them, and you're able to sneak into the club. So describe your characters, what they look like on a job, what do they look like physically, and how do they approach this particular quarry. Let's start with, does anybody want to go first?
I'll go first.
Okay, let's start
Yeah.
with you, Finn.
So Finn is definitely behind the other three. He is not a fighter whatsoever. He's probably like behind the other three, like looking at like a tablet because he's too afraid to take his actual like ancient texts out of his safe house. So he kind of transcribes them all into a tablet. So he's just like reading the tablet, like trying to get some sort of backstory on either the club or if he pulled some information off the internet, who we're following, you know, if they can pull social media or anything like that. He's just kind of swiping, going through his notes, not really paying attention to where he's going. But he's kind of dressed in a white button-up shirt, as you can see in his art down there. Very disheveled, sleeves rolled up, thin black tie, glasses. He lives and breathes on coffee. He probably sleeps an hour or two a night if he does. And he's pretty high strung. He's just kind of following along and providing information where he can. But the one thing you will realize is, or recognize, is on his arms, he has full sleeves of just esoteric and occult symbols, from Eyes of Providence to different circles and transmutation circles and different crosses of different religions. All, you know, he doesn't follow one religion, but he has Christian crosses. He has Stars of David. He has, you know, things of Hinduism and Shintoism and other things like symbols of, you know, Thelema, if you're looking at, like, you know, Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn. He has every single type of symbol that he can have on his body, like on his arms, to reference them. His body is his map in the field, essentially, and that is like his little quirk.
And what about you, Marcus? What do you look like entering into this club, approaching this quarry?
Marcus is like leaning next to the door that we're going to be walking in. He's been there for at least a good 10 minutes because while he was out and about in the daytime, he was doing a couple runs, and this was, you know, in the direction of a couple runs that he had to do. And he's sitting there just kind of swinging the friend maker back and forth, just kind of getting ready, stretching out his hands. He's looking around, taking a couple puff off his vapes, got his AirPods in, just chilling. And he sees Finn kind of walk up, and he always chuckles too because, you know, somebody like that, they got all those tattoos. I'm trying to wonder where he got them from. Just kind of hanging out.
And then there's Edge. What does Edge look like in this scene?
So Edge runs up to the other two, and he's a bit out of breath, and he kind of pauses himself and recomposes. Sup, guys? Just got off work. Sorry, I was almost late, but I made my mom take my shift. But yeah, I'm ready to do this. What's up?
But you left your
then,
mama's house?
No. We work at the same place. But yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready to do this. And then he just kind of keeps talking. You can tell he's nervous. And he's wearing a black jacket, exactly what I'm wearing: black jacket, black shirt underneath, dark shades, a beanie, and he's just kind of wagging his sword around like he doesn't really care. He's just kind of messing around.
Hey, watch where you're pointing that thing, man. Come on. Jeez.
Come on, man.
Looks cool,
Little
though, right?
discretion.
No, it does not look cool. Get out of my face.
I mean, it is kind of cool. It's a sword.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And then Edge would like kind of tap the bag, like, yeah, we cool.
And
Yeah, we don't touch my bat.
Ray, you see your 3 cellmates, your cellies,
Yeah, I do.
talking to each other. What does Ray look like in this scene?
Getting off the back of a very nice Harley Davidson motorcycle is Ray. She's got leather jacket on, black t-shirt as well, ripped jeans, combat boots, every inch of visible flesh, including her face and her hands, her neck, and her chest, all covered in tattoos, like probably more like California, like cholo style, so like roses and crosses and rosaries and the religious symbology of like the skeleton woman who's praying. I'm blanking on the name of that right now. And just like scrolling letters and that kind of thing. And she's got a Black Widow spider tattoo, like crawling up her jawline, like towards her ear. Half shaved head, choker, black nails, and she is definitely packing heat, but she kind of tucks it into her jacket as she walks up to all of you and just kind of tilts her head like, are you done? Are you done fucking around? Are we gonna get this done?
Yeah, just boys being boys, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
You know how it is.
You're gonna poke your eye out with that thing.
Marcus walks up to Ray and to kind of give her like a dap, like, what's going on?
What's up?
Chilling. Hey. So I had a couple pickups, so I didn't forget about you. And he like tosses a little baggie at her. There you go.
Oh yeah, she catches it, tucks that away too.
Yeah.
The 4 of you do your usual greetings, you're talking, and you know that inside, there she waits. And as you walk through and you walk past the dazed, somewhat looking like they're distracted by something, all of this empty club, has a huge dance floor. It looks pretty high end. There is a upper level that has a VIP area, but you walk through the lower level without anybody noticing. And you enter toward the security room where you see the ghoul, your quarry. The element of surprise you do have, as she was not expecting anybody, and she didn't know that a group of hunters was following her. As you all enter into the room, she immediately is on the computer and she takes all of the security footage that she has. It's kind of it's like a hard drive, like a small hard drive. This isn't like the most high tech of security footage. She takes it and smashes it on the desk and looks at all of you and looks like she's ready to run. What do you all do?
Edge would start walking for you. You shouldn't have done that, little lady.
She looks at you and she says, "Who the fuck are you?"
Hold on.
Look, don't mind him. He's the new guy. Now, why would you break that hard drive? We could have talked it through. We could have talked it through.
If you're here to kill me, just do it.
I mean, I'm not gonna kill you. Those 3 are. I just want some information. But all right, you made your point.
Whoa! Why you rushing the foreplay? Calm down. We got a couple questions beforehand.
I'm not telling any of you anything, okay? I know what you are.
Do you know?
How did you find me?
we
weren't that
followed-
hard to track down, you know.
We followed you off the street.
Yeah, you were kind of pretty obvious about it.
She looks at all of you and she realizes she's kind of cornered. She looks scared. She looks like she's ready to run, but you all are at the entrance. There is only one door here. She knows she's pretty screwed. Does anybody approach?
I do.
Okay. As you do, she looks at you in the eyes.
These are mirrored sunglasses.
And she
It's pretty hard
tries.
to do.
She tries to say, "Stay back." And as she speaks that, nothing happens.
I just kind of. Oh, so scary. Listen, there might be an amenable way about this. Or we can do what I prefer to do. And I can bash
Tell her
your
what it
fucking
is.
face in.
Oh, she said it.
Let's do it. Because I don't want to say anything to any of you shitheads.
I'm gonna punch her.
Okay.
Yeah,
Just
full on, just
go ahead and roll me just
First roll.
a strength and brawl.
okay.
Let's go.
Let's go. All right, I
So-
gotta figure out what that is. So I have 4 in strength and 3 in brawl, so 7.
Okay.
Damn.
That's a lot of dice.
Damn.
What were we saying in the beginning? No one's gonna get that high.
Nobody's gonna
Dice. It'll be
roll.
fine.
Yeah, the dice pools will be pretty low here. Okay, 4 successes.
Yep.
That is enough for you to punch her in the face.
Yeah, I just full on like no holds barred, just wham right in the face.
And she is knocked out at this
That was easy.
on the ground, out cold.
Did you kill her?
I kick her. Just one time. For
You
good
kick
Yeah,
her.
she's still up
All
here.
right.
Her body moves a little bit, but she is still out cold.
And then I like do one of these. Sorry, I gotta get my workout in, you know?
I appreciate a good kick, but it was kind of unnecessary. All right.
Yeah, I was gonna slice her.
You don't.
No.
No,
Listen,
she's
Clean.
still-
Edge,
Quiet.
you got some rope?
she's
You got
still
some rope,
human.
Edge?
Yeah, we can tie her up. Yeah.
Tie her up. And Finn, you want to help me loot these pockets real quick, see what's going on?
Yeah. I mean, hard drives are pretty beefy. I could probably still pull something off that.
Yeah, you the man to do it. Yeah, I think I kind of want to just search her to see if there's anything else that maybe she was hiding.
You look on her persons and it doesn't look like she has much on her. She has a purse. There is no identification in
course
there.
Hmm.
There's a little bit of money. It looks like she might have has like a couple of 20s in there. Again,
I
this
take
is a
the
nicer
20s.
part of town. And she also has a cell phone, but it is like a flip phone.
Hmm.
If you look through it, it doesn't look like there are any text messages. There's one previous call that she had. It's not a contact or anything, so it's just a nameless number and no messages on the flip phone.
Typical burner, like we've seen
Yeah.
before.
Burner.
Does it look like she's called this number multiple times, or is it just like once or a couple
looks
times
like-
today?
It was just once for this phone.
I
Good
pocket
job.
the money in the phone.
Okay. And so the plan is to tie her up.
Yes.
Are you all
Angela-
going to take her?
Yeah, wait. You wanna, guys? You wanna take her back? We could interrogate her
Yep.
some more.
Do any of us have a car
Yeah.
besides the motorcycle?
No, we're gonna
that's a
drag her
great
behind the
question.
bike.
Oh yeah, okay.
I ran here.
No. I have a
I-
I have a
I-
car.
I took the L, so
I have a car. I've been here for a while. I have a car.
Okay.
And taking a woman in broad daylight, that doesn't really sound smart.
Put her in the trunk.
We're in River North, guys. We can't just
Yeah.
put her out the front. Like, can you pull it around the back at least?
We're in Riverfront in the middle of the day. There's nobody walking up and down here. You saw how easy it was for us to walk up in here.
Yeah, we'll just act like she's still up. We'll make her walk, hold her up.
All right,
Easy.
Can you at least pull the car in the alley? We can put her in there.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna go get it.
Okay. So you are able to tie her up. Who's taking her to the car?
Edge is down too.
Oh,
Okay. So whomever is, I would just have you roll me a strength plus. This is weird, but I'm gonna have a strength and stealth just to make sure you do this.
Okay.
With not people seeing you, and also like the ability to pull her into the vehicle.
strength and stealth, you said?
Yes.
Okay, 5 dice for me.
I got 6.
1 success.
2 successes.
Okay.
Would I be able to help with that with like any of like my local influence? Like if there was somebody watching, I could like intimidate, being like, "What are you looking at?"
You could actually, with 2 successes and 1 success, it's not quite enough to pull her into the vehicle. It doesn't look like you've caught the sight of anybody, but not yet, at least. But it's kind of a little rough for you right now. You are worried that there may be somebody that eventually walks up and sees you.
Yeah, we got to make this quick. Come on.
She's heavier than she looks, man. We're working on it. And we'll just keep working as quick as we can.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just
Roll me one more strength and roll me just a strength athletics now that you're actually out and you're near the car.
okay. 3 successes.
2 successes for mine.
Okay. So Ray, you're able to pull most of the weight here. You see Edge kind of trying to help, but as you lift the body, you're able to basically pull most of the weight to haul her in.
I'll take the feet.
And Marcus, you do kind of look around. You see a couple of people walking up, like a couple that are walking by. They begin to head in your direction.
I want to go up to them and kind of just go like I'll take my glasses off to them and I just go, "Hey, sorry, you don't want to come down there. This building had a major rat problem, and they're huge. We're trying to get them out."
Just roll me a charisma manipulation. And you said you had a bonus, or what was it that you were trying to your status, right? Or
Local contact.
Yeah. So I got the bonus on my status, which is an additional 2 on there.
I would say you can add that for this. So
Okay.
charisma and manipulation,
So you
which
say-
are both attributes. Wow, you have a lot of dice for this. I have your character sheet right now. 1, 2,
It's
3, 4, 5, 6.
9 altogether.
Yep. Go ahead and roll that.
Okay. Oh, what did I do?
Yeah, 6
there we go.
successes.
Damn.
You very easily this couple. Okay. And they kind of quickly make a turn and head in a different direction. You all are able to successfully haul the school into your vehicle. And what of you, Finn? What do you do?
I assume that, Marcus is driving, someone else is getting in the front. He is getting in the back, and he's gonna start like taking notes about her. Like he's got like he pulls out a little like laser thermometer, and he's like taking her temperature of her skin and writing it down, and
Wow.
like just like making notes on like her eye color, what she's wearing, all this stuff. Just making a little piece of a pamphlet on what he can see from her. But he is not like touching her. He's not like invading her space or anything like that. He's just all hands-off notes.
Is
Hey,
there
Finn,
anything-
how cold is she?
That is a good question. How cold are ghouls?
Uh,
Storyteller?
she is still warm
Well-
to the touch, actually.
So, like normal body temperature.
Yes.
98.6 actually. Interesting.
All right. So, basic fisticuffs just in case.
Is there anything else that you all do before
Uh,
you leave?
I make sure she's tied securely before we like shut her in the trunk.
Mm-hmm.
I was in the Boy Scouts. You don't trust my knot?
Man, you
As
keep saying
you-
stuff that makes me question you.
As you all begin to drive away, my question is: you are driving away. Did any of you remember to grab the
hard drive?
footage,
Yeah.
the hard drive?
Yeah,
Finn-
yeah.
That was
Finn
what
was on
that
that.
was what Finn was doing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the first
Okay.
thing I said.
Just
Yeah.
making sure. You all drive away and you head back to one of your many havens that you have. Each of you kind of have your own safe houses or just places that you reside, and you switch it up sometimes. Sometimes you go back to the safe house of Finn. Sometimes you go back to Marcus's. Not as much Edge's place because
That's fair. That's fair.
it's not the most inviting, but you do you head back to Finn's safe house this time around.
All right. Last time y'all were here, you guys made a mess of the place. Okay? Please. I have everything organized. I know you might not think it, but it is organized in my way, okay? So,
All
don't
right.
touch anything. Don't move
Okay.
any books. Don't open any, reliquary cabinets.
Why are you looking at me when you say that?
Because you
Is it
knocked
because
down...
I knocked over the books that one time?
You know how long it took me to rearrange that stack
You
of
got
books?
too much shit in here, man. You're a fucking pack rat, okay?
A pack.
Hey, Edge, what's this one about? What's this one?
No,
Ooh.
put
Let me see that. I can read
Marcus,
that.
No, put that down.
Oh,
No,
Oh,
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 it
Oh.
slipped. It slipped.
Yeah.
I'm
See,
sorry.
This is why I don't take out the good stuff, because you guys want to fuck around and destroy my shit, even though how many times have I saved your life with my information? How many times?
I don't know, once or twice.
Yeah, exactly.
Calm
You'd be dead if it
down.
wasn't for me. Oh,
I
Marcus,
stuffed the
what is-
TV guide.
hey,
I
I-
stuffed
no,
the
Marcus,
TV guide
Marcus,
inside of one of
Marcus,
your books.
Marcus, what book was that?
I stuffed the TV guide in one of your
was-
books.
No,
It's just
no,
a blank
no,
paper.
Oh, okay.
It's a joke.
Yeah, no.
And
Yeah.
He's
Take
just
it
trolling
easy.
you, man. He's just
Yeah.
trolling you, man.
Yeah, I'm not gonna.
Also,
come
I
on,
wanna
I'm
remind
just messing-
you-
You almost
yeah.
got me with that shit.
you were the one that ordered pizza last time and left it out overnight, Finn. So don't be getting mad at us.
You don't like cold pizza?
Cold pizza's great.
Yeah.
You don't
Well,
like
I'm
cold
just-
pizza?
You left the pizza boxes out. that's all
Breakfast
I'm
of
saying.
Champions.
What?
Okay.
You're
Look,
not
let's
supposed
just-
to put it in the fridge. Then it gets too cold. Room temp
And it gets chewy.
cold pizza's the best.
Yeah. Okay. Well.
Come on,
Was
Boy
it-
Scout.
All right,
Alright,
come on,
Marcus-
Boy Scout. You should know better than
Marcus, did you say something about giant rats at that last place? You see rats?
that. It was. It was
Huge.
a. It
The
was a.
biggest.
I've hunted
You
a
ever
rat
see an
before.
iguana?
Yeah,
You ever
like a
see an
Komodo
iguana?
dragon size. I've hunted Komodo dragons too.
Huge.
You've hunted Komodo
Yeah,
dragons in
yeah.
Chicago.
Not in Chicago. At a vacation.
They're called.
Yeah?
They're called
Like-
ROUSs.
Yeah, exactly.
As you
Wait.
all
Huge.
drive across Chicago, my question actually, because Chris is a native Chicagoan,
Yes.
where is your safe house? Where is it located?
My safe house is kind of it's like the west loop, like further than the west loop.
Mhm.
It actually is an old kind of warehouse loft that he got. It's not great looking from the outside, but he has put a lot of his own money into making this kind of his spot. So yeah, it's in the west loop and then go a little bit more west, and it will be there.
As you all make your way up, bickering about your previous dinners and time spent together, you head up to his safe house, and waiting at the door, leaning against the door, is your shared contact. He is a man, a Catholic priest that you all have met many moons ago. You all went to a church group, not because any of you are particularly faithful. Maybe you might be, maybe you're not. But it was more a meeting of people who have encountered supernaturals in the past. And this group all met together and shared their previous experiences. And that's where you all met and shared your past stories together. And you all kind of bonded over that. And you met a man by the name of Jude. And he's leaning against the door. He wears his robe still with a cross. And he has kind of shaggy black hair with a wrap around his head. And he is smoking a cigarette indoors. He leans against there and looks at you all as you approach. And he asks, how did it go with the surveillance tapes? The quarry?
We got a present for you.
Oh, a present.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's in the trunk.
You brought the quarry here.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
Ray knocked her out, gave her a nice kick in the gut, and tied her up. And
Right. Well, what about the tapes?
Oh yeah, we got those too.
kind of. I mean, she kind of had the hard drive, and then she like crushed it. But I think I can pull something off it still.
Okay, good. Actually, I will take them. I might be able to. I have a guy who could probably look at them. Unfortunately, well, do we want to go inside?
Yeah,
I was
let's.
Yeah, it's gonna get dark soon, and you know what happens when it gets dark.
Yeah.
All right, turn around, everyone, and
Yes.
Finn will cover the keypad over the door and put in the keypad and beep 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 beep, and you hear. With his safe house, he has a, I believe it is just a security upgrade safe house. So it is more secure. There are, locking doors, electronic locked doors, cameras, all that good stuff. And as he enters the code, you hear like some latches in the door open up, and all right, come on, let's go, come on. It's getting dark.
Marcus, how
Hey,
much you
man,
want to
what
bet?
do you do when you gotta use? Huh?
Are we gonna?
I say, how much you want to bet is codes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5?
Are we gonna leave our present in the trunk then?
No, absolutely not. We can
No.
take her in.
Yeah,
All
let's
right.
grab her.
Why don't
What do you do when you
we-
gotta go to the bathroom?
I have a bathroom in here. I just never let you use it because the last time at
No,
Finn's
like,
mom's house
all them.
or at Edge's mom's house. Remember last time when you clogged the toilet?
Yeah, we invited you over for dinner, and that's how you repaid us.
I'm a big man,
just-
SpongeBob.
I just roll my eyes and like go to the car because like I imagine my bike is like parked up like next to the car so that they're like close together. And I go to the trunk and open it up and I'm like, I guess I'm gonna carry her by myself while y'all are fucking around.
Nah, I'll help.
Yeah.
Uh,
I-
how do you bring a woman up to Finn's place? Are there other people? Is this like a complex, Finn? or is this
no,
like?
it's more like kind of like a like industrial district, like a warehouse district. So there might be some semi trucks like pulling in, maybe some forklifts around, but it's definitely not like a well trafficked area for walking around, and not a lot of tourists or even Chicagoans would be walking around this neighborhood unless you kind of worked in this area.
Right. So you bring this the quarry up and bring her into Finn's room. She's still knocked out cold. And you all kind of gather in this room. And Jude looks at you all and says, well, this is helpful. Thank you. Really, I only needed the tapes. I don't really care about this one. But it might be helpful for now.
So like, you kind of know more about this stuff than we do. Like, is she human?
She is human, yes. She is a servant of the blank bodies. She's feeds off of their blood. She gets addicted to it like a drug. She gains a little bit of their power. She becomes a sad servant. Unfortunate, they're just as bad as the rest of them, truly.
Like,
she's a junkie. She'll be easily manipulated. We can get some information out of her.
That is the one good thing. Is yes, they are much more easy to manipulate and get things out of than the actual blank bodies. So we might be able to get some things. Unfortunately, I can't have you all do this right now because we do have a new job. And it's pretty urgent. Hopefully, I'll take care of it. I'll take care of it. I need this done now. I know you all usually get a little bit of time in between. You usually get a little more payment. You get a little bit more things. But this one we need to make sure we take care of before other eyes get on it.
Why is that?
Because it is somebody was murdered. And
Sorry.
Yes, I know. This is not the first time you'll have experienced something like this. But this one is... Well, they were found completely mauled to death. And the police are claiming it's an animal attack right here in downtown Chicago, off the Navy Pier.
Maybe the giant rats.
Yes, yes. You know,
US's.
that giant rat problem that we have here in Chicago.
Hey, Padre, real quick.
Yeah,
Are we talking dogs?
that's what it seems like, yeah.
Man, Marcus don't do dogs, bro.
Is there a reason why you don't hunt the mangy mutts?
I mean, it's a little personal. When I was a kid, I just had like this one time. I don't really like talking about it.
What is it that you like to specialize in, Marcus?
Money. I specialize in money.
Right.
That's
Well,
a good answer. That's a good answer.
I mean, me too, you know?
as per usual, I can provide you the resources and things that you need. I just want to make sure we get on this before they take away all of the evidence that we need, aka tonight.
wait, so it happened in the daytime?
No, it happened last night. I just got word of it in the last hour or so, which is why I came straight here. to have my favorite cell on the job.
Oh, you're too kind.
That's us.
Okay.
Was the moon sitting pretty yesterday?
Well, for them, it doesn't really matter as long as it's a nice night and they're feeling pretty mad. Apparently, somebody pissed them off at the Taste of Chicago festival.
Oh
As-
no!
In public.
Not the taste.
Got a taste of the taste.
Yeah.
I know you're.
Hit me right
you're-
here.
I know you keep things very personal here, Finn. If you want, I can take this. I could take this one and the tapes back to my church and take a look at it. And if you all want to meet back after, I will give you the report of what I find.
I would love that. Yeah, please give me the report. I'd like to document it and log it. And I am working on my book still, so that's what it is. Anyway, okay, dogs. Would we know the proper term for a werewolf?
Werewolves, yes, you
Yeah.
would be aware.
Okay, dogs, mall, werewolves, okay. And he's going to take a step back, and you just see a huge, like 10-foot long bookshelf, multiple rows. And you can see he's like balancing everything. He has everything organized. Okay. Werewolves.
Got the fucking Dewey Decimal System in here. You know
No,
what I'm saying?
no. Dewey Decimal was a piece of shit. We don't use that anymore. It's all alphabetical now, but it is by creature and author name and title name, kind of. Plus, usefulness. Obviously, I've read all of these, so I judge their usefulness. But I'm looking for. Okay, it'd be from.
Hold on.
What?
He's got a question.
Yeah.
Got it,
Marcus,
yeah.
What?
Or we could use the internet.
You why would you use I have books from before Chicago was a city, Marcus. I have ledgers, I have grimoires, I have demonomicons, and you want to use the internet. No, you don't appreciate. Are you taking a video of me right now, like freaking out because
I googled werewolves.
Yeah, and now you're on a list. You know that people track that stuff.
And if
Not
you
wrong.
realize the list that I'm on, it's not really.
Yeah, I
that...
don't
Okay.
want to hear about that. But anyway,
We can look at the books.
Montague Summers. Okay, that's the author. It'd be a werewolf in lore and legend. Here it is. Okay. Okay. Perfect.
As you pull out the book, Finn,
Yes.
I want you to make me a dexterity and
Uh-oh.
dexterity athletics
Oh.
check.
Oh, okay. Dexterity.
Athletic.
Yes, you heard me.
Okay.
For Finn.
One success.
One success. You pull this book out, and the nicely organized books to the right of you in the bookcase, suddenly they start falling out on the ground. And you nearly get hit by some of them as they're falling. Actually, you do, because you failed your one of the books kind of smacks you on the head as it's falling.
Oh.
Told you, man. You got too much shit in here.
We're making the mess. That's rich.
Hey, at least it wasn't
Internet
me
never
this time.
smacked me in the face.
Okay, everyone, no one move. Okay, don't move. This is bad. Does
You
anyone
look
know what
down,
you know
and
what
the
that
book
is?
the book is a Demonomicon book.
Yeah, that is
It's a rat.
that's Malleus Malefictarum. That is the witch hunting ledger from the Salem witch trials. All right, Marcus, I need you to do me a favor. I can't move from this spot.
Man, you got demons. What do you want me to do?
No, Marcus, I need you to pick up that book.
Ooh, yeah, Marcus.
There's a
pick up the book.
padre in the room.
No,
There's
you
a
can't-
padre in the room.
Marcus, you are in the open, like You see the etching on the floor? You're not standing on a line, so that means you're free, okay?
Pick up the book.
Marcus,
Do
pick
it.
up the book. It's very...
Man,
That is from Salem during the witch trials. That thing
And
is one of my most
I-
haunted books in this room.
hold on. Let's here. So I grab Friend Maker, and I poke it like the edge of the book to kind of slide it.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Just as long as we all don't move, the spirit won't. Yeah, the spirit won't. Just pick it up.
Bruh.
Pick
As
it up.
long as we all don't move, and you want me to pick it up.
No,
Listen,
no.
I know I'm the darkest
Marcus.
person in this room, but I ain't stupid.
If we all move without you grabbing that book, we are all cursed.
I've seen. Why me? Why me?
Pick up the dear book. Just pick up the book.
Ah, fine. Fuck
Alright,
it. And he
alright,
just
alright,
reaches
Alright,
down
no,
and
no,
he grabs
no,
it. No,
no,
he just
no.
grabs it.
Now hold it out, about arm's length, and spin
Uh-huh.
3 times clockwise.
Man, he's fucking with you. I know it.
Bro, three times.
Three times
Should I stomp
clockwise.
on my right foot and don't
No,
forget
no,
it?
No, 3 times clockwise,
Okay.
Hey.
and then repeat after me.
Uh-huh.
I'm a little teapot.
Yeah.
Short.
I
I'm a
told
little
you.
teapot, short and stout.
And he thinks I'm the dumb one. That's a good one, Finn. That was a good one.
Yeah. The last time you'll put a TV guide in my books, you son of a bitch. All right, give me the book. And he puts it back on the shelf.
Oh, you got
Dang.
you good, man.
Man.
Man, my heart. I got heart palpitations now, bro. That's
you go,
not cool.
You
I
gotta
don't-
check
I
your
don't-
shorts, man.
But honestly,
Hey.
this is a book. from
Keep
the Salem
talking,
witch
Boy
trials.
Scout. You'll be
It's-
next.
It is quite dangerous, but we're all okay. I've awarded it. It's fine.
Man, I don't play with demons like that.
Should
bro.
really
I
get
don't
this
play-
place properly checked, Finn. It's a little it's a little interesting.
Jude, I know, man, but I kind of like having some life around here when it's just me and the books, you know.
I don't
Makes
know
me
why we
feel-
keep meeting back here. We should really go to Marcus's place.
Go to my
Oh,
place.
wait.
I got a
It's
cool
much
place.
nicer.
I got Mario Kart.
And his mom
Appreciate
does make
that,
a mean
Padre.
pizza roll.
Yeah, we can just head upstairs. Yeah.
So, I will leave you all to it. The name of the person who was murdered, it was a kid. Well, not kid. It was a young boy, about 21, 22. He must have been in college.
It's my age.
Yeah,
You
Jo-
don't have a name?
Joey Davis. I think he was a student.
Joey Wheeler.
Okay, Kaiba.
You're referring-
Wait. He was a student where? At the university or where?
Probably University of Chicago. He was mauled to death, so they're saying, and I think it was near the pier, Navy Pier. Just know, yeah, there is that fair in town, so it might be pretty crowded.
I got some people over at the university.
So we head
Grab
to
a
the
bite,
Navy-
check out a
Navy-
murder scene.
Maybe P. I got. Can we wait like 20 minutes? I got DoorDash coming here.
What? Man,
Do
you
you,
gotta be fucking kidding
Boy
me.
Scout strikes
No,
again.
no. I didn't put it to. I put it to the warehouse next to us. I just walk over. I grab it. I don't know,
what? Do you eat like 6,000 calories a day?
bro. I run like 10 miles a day. I gotta eat
He's a
You weigh like 140 pounds.
because I run 10 miles a day.
I don't think that's what that is. I think you just need to hit a gym.
Yeah,
I'd be hitting
I
the
agree
gym.
with
I'd be
that.
hitting the gym. You want to push-ups?
You couldn't even lift up the
What'd you say?
fucking ghoul. You point that sword at me, boy. See what happens.
Well, I won't point. I
Do
can
it.
raise it like this, and I was
Do it.
pointing back there.
Do it.
I will
Do
knock
it.
you on your ass so fast.
Hey.
I'll put it down because I respect you.
And
Hey.
then you'll knock over his books, and then he'll be mad at you, not me. It'll be your fault because you started it.
Hey, Jude.
Yeah. Jude's looking out the window as you all bicker among each other, kind of glancing.
I mean, if it's an active crime scene, how, like, we don't we're not cops. We usually do things without, like, stuff like that. Unless you've got some cop on the payroll.
I don't have any cops on the payroll, no. You'll have to figure it out.
You really want me to talk to cops? I don't think
No.
good idea.
Nobody. No. Nobody's gonna be talking to cops. I got a homie on the basketball team. I could figure something out.
Is he a cop?
No, he's a student.
Oh. I mean, but Jude, I thought you wanted us to get to the crime scene before they take all the evidence away. I thought that's what the plan was.
That would be the goal, as you are still here.
Yeah, but Marcus, well, the student can't get us into the crime scene. What is he gonna do?
Yeah, we need more information on what's
Yeah, what are you
going
gonna-
on. The crime scene is the first stop. The student's the next one. Let me do my thing.
Yeah,
Let me
he's
do
gonna
my
read
thing.
him a textbook, bore him to death, and we sneak in.
I mean, I can just try to distract him with some knowledge. I could be like, one of those crazy people that walks up to cops and starts spouting conspiracy theories, you know?
Hey, I
No,
can sneak in,
Let's do this.
dash in and out.
Let's just hop in the Trans Am. We'll go over to the university. We'll take it from there.
Or can you just keep the music to like a 6? Like it's like a 13, and it's really hard to think while in the Trans Am.
This is why I don't ride
wrong
in the
with
car with
music?
y'all.
Okay.
What's wrong with music?
Nothing's wrong with the music. It's just the volume level is really distracting.
You don't like 808s and heartbreaks? What's your problem?
I never said that. I like 808s and heartbreaks. I'm a big fan, but it's just so loud. It's so loud.
Reminder that if this is a werewolf, they usually travel in packs.
Well, like that's why I got the book on werewolves, and I'm gonna read up on the car.
Yeah, and I got the sword, and we got a bat, and
Got some silver on that sword.
you know it a little bit.
We should probably get going. The more time we take.
Oh
Yeah.
my door! I got y'all fries. If that makes y'all wait.
I
But-
I am kind of hungry.
Jude,
You all
If I
yes.
head out. And once
Sorry.
again, as you did on the way here, and as you did before grabbing your quarry, bickering amongst each other, you head to Marcus's car. I am a person that pushes scenes along in games.
Oh, good. You're
I
gonna have
am
to do that with us. You're gonna
Yes,
have to.
I absolutely do. And as you all head to Marcus's car, what is your describe? It's a Trans Am. What is?
ma'am.
It's an
what-
IROC Z,
Oh,
dude.
So check it out. It's a Pontiac Trans Am T-top golden screaming eagle on the front. The back license plate says Nasty 1. It's so dope. Hey, I'm a big fan of Smokey and the Bandit. Don't judge.
And you all make your way toward the pier, the Navy Pier, to head to this crime scene that has been described to you. And as you're driving through Chicago, it's getting to be dusk. The skyline, you see the city, and tonight it is a very pretty sunset. Hues of orange and purple.
It's the golden hour.
You see people beginning to head out toward this festival as it does begin at dusk and head into the night. A very popular attraction at the Navy Pier and the surrounding area. And you make your way to find parking and walk toward the pier. It's already pretty bustling, and you start to kind of look around and see various different kiosks and booths and all sorts of people grabbing food, street vendors. It's very lively, and there's music, live music. You see on the pier a giant Ferris wheel, the Centennial, and people are loaded up onto the Ferris wheel. It's a nice Friday night, or actually this is a Saturday night, and it is almost too perfect of a night, because you all know that while people enjoy their evenings, they don't know that they could be prey to something more sinister in this world. And unfortunately, it looks like there was a victim. But despite that crime scene, this fair presses on. You all head past it takes you a bit of time to kind of find out where this is, as it wasn't fully clear where. You head past this one kiosk or shop almost. It's like a greenhouse looking kiosk, like a garden shop. And as you walk past it and head down an alleyway in the street fair, you do see the yellow tape, the crime scene tape. Yes.
Sorry, I was gonna say, is it being guarded right now?
It doesn't look like it's actually being guarded. And unfortunately, as you walk up, it doesn't look like there is a body there. It looks like the body is gone.
Makes sense.
It's pretty empty down here. Yeah, it's empty down this particular alleyway now. But you do see one person, a young girl. She has short red hair, like freckles. She looks like she's probably in her early 20s. And it looks like she's crying.
Hi.
Sorry, I didn't know
You
anybody
okay?
was. Yeah,
Why
yeah,
are you
I'm
crying?
just. I'm just coming back here to. I don't know why I'm back here. I shouldn't. My mom told me not to come back and to just not relive this moment.
What do you
See this.
What are you talking about?
Do you know what happened?
Yeah, I do.
You want to talk about it? You mind if I take some notes?
Finn.
Ben, relax.
Bro.
He's up a little. He's up a little bit, just a little bit.
Who are you?
What's your name?
Rebecca.
Cool.
We're just here to figure out what happened. We're some private investigators, you know?
Private investigators?
Yeah.
I was told I shouldn't talk to anybody about what happened.
Purely off the
We're-
record, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're a
private.
little bit different than that. My name is Draven. These are my friends.
Nice to meet you, I guess. Honestly, it would actually kind of be nice to just talk to somebody that isn't like a police officer or like my friends or like a therapist. Because I don't know. It's just, it's kind of been a lot.
Just let it come out.
Do you actively talk to a therapist?
I didn't, but they sent me one yesterday.
Are you on any hard drugs?
Why?
Ben. Shh. Just right.
I'm sorry. This is just kind of this was my boyfriend. And I can't believe he's actually gone. I was just with him yesterday.
Were
What's
you with
your
him at the event?
boyfriend's name?
Yeah, Joey.
Joe, yeah.
We were here yesterday, yeah. We were out. It was festival. He was leaving and I was staying out and I got a call that something happened and I hadn't actually seen the scene. And I just came here now to see it. They told me not to come here, of course, but I had to see it for myself.
But you said you came back here.
Fair.
So you've been here before,
Was here yesterday with him.
and they said not to come back, and you did, right?
They told me not to come back.
Got it. Okay.
I you never think this kind of stuff happens to you, you know? Like,
Huh?
and then it just did.
Yeah.
Whoever did this, how is this fair even still going on? Like, they just, like,
You
murdered
said
him.
you said whoever, not whatever. I thought this was an animal attack.
I don't know what it was. What kind of animal would do this?
That's what we're here to figure out.
Why?
ROUSs.
What? Why are you here to figure it out? Why don't you just let the police handle it?
Well, it is Chicago, so the police are practically useless. But animal attacks, this, close to the loop, downtown, Taste is going on, Navy Pier. We work with outside agencies to find out certain anomalies, essentially, that happen in the city. I do know that, coyotes have been increasing in numbers in Chicago, which is great because this is their natural territory, so it could be a coyote. But at the end of the day, we are just trying to get to the bottom of the story and figure out what's going on. And I'm just trying to take notes and be as helpful as I can at the end of the day.
Okay.
Can you think of anything suspicious? Anything maybe your boyfriend said beforehand? Was he meeting anybody else?
Why was he in this alley?
Yeah, it's strange, right?
We were going out and it was a date night for us. We were having a good time. We went to this bar right down the road. We started our night there. And I mean, we didn't drink a lot, honestly. Like, I had half a drink. He had one or two. That's not uncommon for us. But like, it was just kind of weird because after that, like, he just started getting real crazy, like different than he normally is. And like, he was like super plastered. And so we were walking, we stopped at this one kiosk where they were like trying to sell us like some essential oils or something. And he was like trying to buy it off of this guy. And like, we never buy those scammy things, like he just kept talking to this guy and like trying to buy this weird spiritual shit. And then like we went to this like art gallery. And as we're like walking through the gallery, he's just like walking all over and like bumping into people. And he just kept getting more messy and messy. And then like, he wanted to like get tattoos or something. And she shows you like, we started to get a fucking stupid heart tattoo. And then he was just like way too dry. Like, it was just not normal. So I told him he needed to go home. Like, I called him an Uber and I was like, look, I wanted to stay out because it was only like 10 o'clock. Like, the night is still young. And I wanted to stay out. So I called him an Uber and told him to go home. And I should have just went with him. I should have just... I don't know why this happened.
But
What was the name of the bar you all went to?
It was the Crow's Den. It's like that weird dive bar, kind of like a biker bar or something. I don't know.
Have I, Storyteller, have I been to this place?
You are familiar with this
Yeah.
place, yes.
Okay. I nod. Yeah, good place.
I mean, you ordered him an Uber?
Yeah.
Can
Nice.
you look on your phone and see where the Uber went? Did it take him home, actually? The Ubers have that on their phone where you can track where the car goes.
I didn't look, but sure. And she looks and the Uber didn't end up picking him up that night.
Oh.
I fucked up. Okay,
No, it's not your fault. That's not your fault.
I should have been more careful. I should have. I don't know. I feel really responsible for this.
Can
I mean,
the heart tattoo that she got, is it
Mhm.
anything is it actually a heart tattoo or is it a different symbol?
You look at it and it looks like it's a heart. Like it's a very kind of planned little heart on her wrist, but it doesn't look finished. That's
Got
all
it.
you can notice.
And so you got the heart tattoo. Did your boyfriend also get the heart tattoo?
He was going to, but honestly, he was like way too plastered. So I kind of just stopped. And I just told him we needed to go and he needed to go home.
Interesting.
Can I look around on the area where they're at to see if there's anything that I notice major out of place outside of it being a scene?
You look and you kind of just take a glance over at the crime scene and you see blood stains on the walls that are still there. And you know that this is definitely not a coyote when you look at those blood stains.
What did the police tell you happened?
They're still investigating it. They haven't really told me much.
Where's that?
And what do you think happened?
I think it was some serial killer or something. Honestly.
Ooh, now we're getting spicy. He says that out loud.
No, ignore him. He doesn't have a filter.
Look, you all seem helpful enough, I guess, but I don't know. I don't know. I think I kind of want some time alone. That's okay.
One last thing. Did you hear or see anything weird? Did you hear, back to that Cody point, did you hear like maybe any howling or anything?
No, I didn't.
No.
Okay, you mind if I run your night back to you real quick? Would that be okay?
Sure, I guess.
So you started at the Taste of Chicago.
Yeah. I mean, this
What
is
do-
all the taste of Chicago. Chris is like, no, it's not.
I wasn't gonna say anything.
For all intents and purposes, the fair is the taste of Chicago.
God, the fair at Navy Pier is the Taste of Chicago.
Yes.
Got
yes.
it. Okay. All right. All right.
Come on.
So you started at the Crow's Den. You had half a drink, and he had one or two.
Yeah.
Which, as you say, isn't all that much for you two, but for some reason, after that one or two, he got, as you put it, super plastered.
Yeah.
Okay. And how are you feeling after that half a drink?
Feel fine.
Okay. This essential oil salesman, do you know what booth number it was, or do you have a name? Did you pick up a business card?
What did he look like?
It was, I don't know. He was like some weird, he had like a weird accent. I think it was called Blush of Life. It was like
Ironic.
some sort of essential oils or lotion or something. I wasn't even really that into it, but he was.
Got it. And is it normal for your boyfriend to be interested in this type of
No.
stuff? So this is all, everything kind of stems back to the acting weird after the two drinks.
Yeah.
Okay. So after the Crow's Den, then the essential oils, you said enough is enough. You called it Uber, which didn't pick him up. Correct?
Yeah.
And then
We-
you went home.
Yeah, we went to that art gallery. We weren't there
that's
that
right,
long.
yes. And does the
Um,
gallery have a name?
I'm trying to remember what it was called. I think Eyes Delight. And I mean, he really he was interested in this this place here too. And she points to the that like greenhouse looking kiosk kind of thing.
Mhm.
It's like an indoor, you walk in, but it's
The
very like
conservatory, yep.
yeah, it's earthy looking. I mean, we walked past it. He wanted to go in it, but it was like wanting to do so much. Like he wanted to jump from one thing to the other. It was just like, it was just very weird overall. And I was getting really annoyed, and I should have been nicer.
What do you mean by that?
I told him that he was acting like an asshole and like he was ruining our night. And that's when, and I told him to go home and that I was going to call up my friends and stay out. And I did end up staying out. I got some food at the pier. I caught up with a couple of friends, but I didn't even check my phone to make sure he got home safe. I didn't even want to talk to him for the rest of the night.
So you had a big blowout before you sent him on his way.
Yeah.
It's valid. He was acting like an ass. Makes sense.
True. Yeah.
For sure. For sure.
Yeah.
Where did you get that tattoo?
At the at True Form.
True Form.
Do I know that place?
You are familiar with it. You haven't gotten any tattoos there yourself.
Not up
but
to my standards.
yeah, you know of it.
Do I know of? Have I been there?
You are also aware of True Form.
Got it,
Yes.
Question, Storyteller, with the art museum, with the middle class connections that I have, do I know anybody, maybe a loose curator, dealer, so and so?
Roll me just a I'm gonna have you roll a streetwise charisma.
You said streetwise and charisma?
Yes.
Okay. Hold on.
Ben, you want a chip?
Two.
What do you have there?
I'm good.
Got some
thanks.
barbecue chips is left over from my DoorDash.
Let me get one.
Oh, there you go.
Ooh,
Very good.
they're spicy.
Well, sorry, spicy barbecue.
You know I don't do spice.
Got 4 successes.
4 successes.
Eventually.
Even with 4 successes, you hear the name Eyes Delight and you try to think if there's any curators. This is not one that you are very familiar with. You've not known of anybody who brings paintings there. Maybe it's some privately owned pop-up shop for this particular event, and it's not like a local or anything like that.
Nobody's run anything through there?
Not that you know of, no.
Okay. Finn, you got anything else?
Can I make I don't know how insight checks work in this game.
Uh-huh.
I'm just trying to see obviously this story is all over the place and spotty. I'm trying to pick out blatant lies. Anything terribly something that would maybe pop out to Finn, that doesn't make sense whatsoever.
Roll me just the wits insight.
Okay.
Can I roll something like that too while I'm listening to this? Because
1 success.
1 success.
Is there any way?
You can use willpower to re-roll 3 of those if you want.
Yeah, I have a lot of willpower. I'll go ahead and do that.
And what were you saying, Mandy?
I was gonna ask if I could roll the same thing to see if I could figure out what didn't sound quite right or what didn't sound quite real.
Sure, you can roll a wits insight as well.
So
Okay.
altogether there'd be 2 successes.
2 successes. Okay.
It's inside. It's
Would there be something charismatic and chill or
3
whatever to kind of
successes.
to calm her down, maybe to charm her to where she's more
You
vocal.
you could roll me a. I would say it could be a charisma manipulation or persuasion, depending on like how you're trying to calm her down. If it's more like manipulative in the charm sense, or if it's more just a trying to just keep her calm.
Oh, I got a crit on this.
There were some chips. I got chips.
With 3 successes, Ray, you are able to detect that she's hiding something about the tattoo shop.
Okay. I kind of has she like calmed down a little bit at this point in the conversation because she's
She
like talking it out
has,
with us.
but she kind of looks fatigued. Honestly, this was a lot for her to re-go through this story.
Yeah.
So you all don't think you're going to get much more out of her, honestly. This is a lot for her.
I kind of I look to her. I don't like get in her space or anything, and I say, "It's tough to lose someone. If you think of anything else, maybe about true form, let me know." And I hand her a card. And it has the number for my burner phone on it.
Yes, my
She takes it and nods.
While they were all talking to her, Edge kind of started tuning out, eating his chips, but he was like looking around and just to see if they were being watched. He was trying to figure out if anyone was lurking or looking.
Yeah, give me a quick wits and awareness.
All right.
Question, Storyteller, in reference to something that I kind of did, but I just want to see if it's relevant at all. The burner phone the ghoul had, the number on that whole situation, is that completely separate to what we're doing now?
Correct, yes. This is like a separate job, yeah.
Three successes.
3 successes. You thankfully don't see anybody around that looks like they've been watching or following. This area has been kind of blocked off, and people seem to be enjoying themselves outside at the fair, and nobody's really coming down this little alley.
Rebecca, go ahead.
I was gonna say, so what did we figure out, guys? What are we looking at?
One last thing. Can I want to like check out like her, like, obviously I'm not going to like doctor close, but just like I want to like give her like a once over, like as she's talking, look at her eyes, see if she is like leaning on one foot, maybe she got attacked and she's hiding it, anything that would reveal something that she's hiding on her body.
That's what I was going to do too.
Okay.
So to help with that, Finn is like visually looking at her. I want to verbally kind of bring that up to see if maybe subconsciously she favors something over so Finn can pick that up.
Okay. So just roll me a wits investigation, and you can add a +1 for Marcus's assist.
Okay.
So add 1 dice to your pool.
Seven successes critical.
Let's go.
Sorry. Oh shit. Yeah. So what is it you're just trying to look her up and down?
Yeah, so like knowing the things that we know about creatures in the world of darkness, is there anything that either jumps out at us, like if she has, I don't know, like bloodshot eyes, or if she's kind of like if she's holding her arm or like kind of standing weird, like if she's in pain. You know, like when you get like when you have like a limp and you have to like leave pressure off of it. Anything that like would reveal to us that she might also have some injury or some ailment that she's not revealing to us.
Honestly, even with the crit, like you look and you do not see anything at all on her that is suspicious. She just looks, she got bags under her eyes. She looks like bloodshot eyes, like she's been crying for the past 24 hours. She just looks like a really sad college student who just went through a lot of trauma.
Johnny hasn't been hanging out with anybody new recently, has he? Maybe somebody that's just recently popped up. He's taken like a friendship interest in, maybe a mentor or something.
Joey, no. He, like, honestly, like, we have been dating for like the past 6 months or so. And I mean, we haven't been together for that long, I guess. I mean, it's pretty long for the rest of my friends, but he hasn't had any weird behavior or anything. Like, this was literally just like a fun date night. Like,
it just randomly got just weird.
Yeah, and it just got really weird.
Yeah.
Look, I think I'm gonna go find a place to sit. I think this has just kind of been a lot.
You got somewhere safe to be?
Yeah, I'm supposed to be back at home with my family.
And where do they stay at?
They're in the Loop.
Okay.
I live on campus usually, but I think I'll stay with them for a while.
Probably be best. Did your boyfriend ever visit your family? I know you said it was new.
We hadn't got to that stage yet. My mom knew that I was dating him, but I hadn't brought him back yet.
Hadn't met the folks, hadn't seen
No.
the house or anything, just
No.
campus, and that's about it.
Yeah, we've been busy this semester, so we hadn't really had the time.
What are you studying?
I'm studying communications.
Nice.
And Rebecca, one last thing. What's your last name?
Chambers. I'm sorry. It's the first thing that came to my mind. I couldn't think of anything for. I didn't give her a last name. Damn it. Rebecca Chambers.
Tracy's like, stop going left. Cool.
God. Yeah, you should probably go home for the night. You look pretty rough.
Also, that number that my friend gave to you, keep that close. Don't mention it.
Okay. What's all your names again? You were. I already forgot your fake name. Davius. What was your?
Draven.
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 Yeah.
That's.
Shout out to the homie Draven who's watching.
I'm Mike.
Mike.
Malachi.
Malachi.
Mari.
This is Betty. Damn.
Ben.
Yeah.
It's a nickname.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna go.
Yeah, be safe.
Good night.
and
Be safe.
We'll let you know if we figure anything out. Sorry for your loss.
Thanks. And she begins to walk off.
Betty, what the fuck kind of name is Betty?
I don't know. I was just like, oh, Black
I was
Betty.
thinking-
Bam,
yeah, that's-
bam,
I was
the first
thinking
thing that
Black
popped in my head. It's the first thing that popped in my head. I couldn't listen to my regular music, looks at Finn, so I had to go on the radio, and that's what was playing. I'm sorry.
I never said that. I never said that.
This is why I don't ride in the car with y'all.
It's a good time. We were singing. It's like karaoke.
You're on the back of that death machine.
It's a pretty sick part.
It's kind of cool.
You're left in this alley, and again, looking at the crime scene, it's unclear what exactly this is. It doesn't look like it gives you too much of a lead on if this is indeed a werewolf attack, if it was a person, if it was a coyote. Well, the blood definitely doesn't help with the animal attack story. But you all know something is odd about this, and you can never rule too many things out.
Yeah, one thing that I was wondering is do we have like just like kind of everyday equipment like ropes, flashlights, or should we like mark that
I was gonna
out?
ask that too.
Yeah.
Got any techie stuff?
You may have whatever it is. You could tell me, and I can determine if it's like an everyday asset.
Yeah. I'm just looking for like a flashlight and
A flashlight, yes, you would have.
yeah.
You have your cell phones as well.
Yep.
I got some in the car. I got a couple flashlights in the car if you want to grab them.
Yeah, like why this part of the alley?
It's dark. It's
Out of
secluded.
the way.
I understand that. But if he was totally wasted, which I find hard to believe, and he stumbled down here on his own volition, I'm almost thinking, what if he was dragged down here? What if there's blood trail down the alley from like the street level?
Or was he lured? Maybe coerced?
Dragged,
Possibly.
lured. Maybe he
Yeah.
met someone.
Maybe he did meet someone.
Maybe,
I think he.
Not the-
maybe he was drunk, quote unquote, and pissed off, and decided to find somebody else to hang out with for the night.
The drunk
And she
thing
barely
is-
knew him. 6 months. Maybe he
Not
had
that long.
What do we know about
he had
this?
some
What do we know-
stuff.
What do we know about this Crow's Den place? Ray, you been to Crow's Den? She said biker
Yeah.
bar.
Yeah, I've been there a few times.
You do know it's a it is like a more biker bar. It tends to have more of a rough crowd. And it's depending on the night, they don't always let everybody in. There are some nights where it's like closed off to like certain gangs or things like that.
Yep.
Last night it was probably open to anybody, and they probably went early enough before it actually closes off to people. But yeah, it's a bit of a rough dive bar.
Yeah, I've probably gotten in a few fights there before.
Maybe I think maybe we check out there after we look around some more.
Yeah, I
We
could
should-
use it. Oh, you mean to ask around? I could use a drink though.
We should.
Why
we
not
should-
both?
We should definitely retrace her
Okay, no,
steps and also see the normal things if anyone has saw them. Obviously, 2 young college students at Crow's Nest. Does that sound normal, Ray, or is that weird?
During a festival, weirder shit has happened.
That's fair. Okay. Going down next, the essential oils. Guy with
Yeah.
weird accent called Blush of Life. That's
Do we
next.
know what that term means? Like above table, do our
You-
characters understand what that means?
You would not be familiar with that term.
Okay.
All right, so Crow's Den, then this Blush of Life, essential oil salesman. Then they ended up at an art gallery. What makes it weird is
Why art gallery?
why art gallery if he's fucked up, you know?
You gotta
Like,
be
if-
chill for that.
if
That's the thing that really doesn't fit.
if I was to go out on a date and my date was really fucked up, I wouldn't like continue walking around with them in the city. Like that's very irresponsible.
I can check
Also-
out the art gallery.
Yeah, is
I'm
the
not
art
going
gallery-
into the crow's nest.
No, we I don't-
Is the art gallery here, or is it like do they leave and come back?
It's like a pop-up kind of art.
Okay.
Like a lot of these shops,
Hmm.
it's like a street fair, and a lot of
Okay,
these
okay.
places they're describing are kind of like pop-up shops for this festival, including the art gallery. It's also like a pop-up gallery.
Gotcha.
But that makes more sense why they went to it because it was just
I was there.
part of the festival.
Yeah. Well, I think let's get retracing, right?
Yep,
Ben, you got a good outline?
Yep, Crow's Den.
Saw you
To
doodling
start.
away.
Yep. So I got Crow's Den, then Blush of Life, Eyes Delight. Then she sent him home, supposedly. Oh no, sorry. Before that was True Form for the tattoos, and then she sent
Strange.
him home. But like, man, like, what a strange night.
What a strange night.
What a very
Yeah.
irresponsible person.
Yeah, we need it sounds like a Rian Johnson movie. It's like Knives Out 3 or something. How do these fit together?
Would send home mean back to campus?
You probably would gather yes. That means back to campus.
Finn, we finally gonna get tattoos together?
Absolutely not.
Oh. Yeah, my mom doesn't want me to get a tattoo.
Aren't you like 28?
I'm 22.
Oh, that's right. Sorry.
But thank you. I do present a little older though, don't I? I mean, I look how cool I look.
No, you're not cool at all.
Keep it going, Boy Scout.
Okay, so Crow's
So-
Den.
Yeah. I could use a drink
Oh.
after that, Marcus.
You all
I'm button first round.
continue your chatter amongst each other as the usual and walk past the busy street fair that is this festival, and you see people again going about their days, going about their night. It's getting busier. The crowds are getting more kind of shuffled in certain booths, and some are more popular than others. But you eventually walk out and head down the road a little bit to this lovely dive bar, the Crow's Den. And there's a bit of a line, and you approach, and that is where we will take our break for the evening as you make your way into the Crow's Den. We will be right back, everybody. We are going to take a short break. Go ahead and get yourselves a refreshment. Get yourselves a drink. Get yourself a bathroom break, and don't go anywhere to see what happens here at the Crow's Den. We'll be right back, everybody.
BRB.
Bye.
Blood.
Welcome back to our Hunter the Reckoning Chronicle Part 2 of our Episode 1. So, the cell made their way to their first stop in this investigation of the strange murder of Joey Davis, a young college boy at a fair with his girlfriend. And as you're approaching, one thing I do want to call out is Finn, you on the drive here were going through your book, getting some research on werewolves, as it's to be believed that this attack was a werewolf attack, and you're kind of brushing up on your werewolf knowledge. Upon reading this, you do see that, yes, werewolves do indeed have the weakness of silver. That is something that is very commonly known among all werewolf stories and knowledge and lore. That is something without a doubt. There is a lot of the stories about werewolves and the things you learn. They are very connected to the earth and the planet. They care about protecting the earth, the environment, very much in touch with nature. And you also learn that in some folkloric tales, they are allergic to things like wolfsbane and other kind of plants and herbs. So that's kind of some of the information that you gather about werewolves from this.
Got it.
And as you all walk up to the crow's nest, there is a line to get in, and a lot of the people on this line are pretty rough-looking folk. They are all sorts of bikers with leather jackets. They are, some of them have various symbols on the back of them, and there is a bit of a line. You do see a bouncer at the front checking IDs, and you hear the music blasting from inside. What would you all like to do?
I roll up like I fucking own the place.
I follow right behind her.
I follow.
Do I have to go in?
I'll be
Yep.
holding Finn. Come on.
It's so loud.
I mean,
Did you
don't
bring
wanna
your
find
earplugs?
out?
Of course I brought my earplugs, of course.
Okay. You'll be all right. I'll
I do want to note, my leather jacket doesn't have any patches on it or anything like that, but I do, on like the upper collar part, have a silver pin of a crown.
Okay.
That's like the calling card for my people. We don't do the patch thing.
Mm-hmm.
I use the cuff of my hoodie to cover the tattoo on my neck, kind of.
You walk up. Do you wait in line, or do you walk right up to the front?
Do I see a bouncer that I know?
You do, actually. You don't know his name, but you recognize his face.
I kind of walk up like I look like I'm gonna go in line, and then I go, "Oh, hey, how's it going, man? How you doing?"
Hey, he looks you up and down a little bit. I think I remember you. Your name escapes me.
Ray.
Ray. Hey, Ray, you are looking mighty fine tonight, Ray.
Thanks.
And
Thank you.
you
Let me
do
and my friends in.
friends. He looks back at the group. Sorry, girl. I don't know if I can let all of them in. Maybe your friend here, and he points to Marcus. But the nerds back there, I'm not letting them in.
Fair enough.
Want a bag of chips? I'll give you a bag of chips.
He looks at the. Yeah, I'm.
Next time
bag.
your boss needs a re-up, though, I'm gonna remember this.
Go ahead, sweetie. You're not the first one to have said something like that to me at this door.
Fair. All right, let's go, Marcus. You two wait in line.
She's been waiting to say that.
And yes, he does let the two of you in. Thankfully, with your contacts advantage, you are kind of more recognized among this circle in particular. So Marcus and Ray, the two of you go in while Edge and Finn get to the back of the line of 50 plus people. And you walk into this bar. It is very loud. The music is loud. It is more heavy music. And it is... you see a lot of people standing up at various tables, having drinks. And you see... It's getting pretty rowdy here. It's still early in the night, but it looks like this place is pretty lit for the evening. You even see like a girl dancing on the bar, and
Nice.
People cheering her on.
I definitely kind of look over my glasses at that, like,
As you all walk in, nobody like gives you any weird glances or anything. It seems like you kind of fit in here. And you kind of make your way into the club. Is there anywhere particular that you're looking to go?
First of all, I want to see if I spot the owner.
You look around. The closest thing is probably the bartender. You don't see the owner.
Do I would know the owner though, right? This is the kind of place that obviously needs my services. Generally speaking.
You do. You also know he's not always here
here.
every night. Yeah.
What is the owner's name? Can I make something up?
Yes.
Okay. So I go up to the bartender. I definitely give the woman a glance, who's up on the bar, and I kind of do one of these to the bartender.
You see the bartender standing there. He is kind of a bigger guy. He wears a messy t-shirt. He's not one of those attractive, sexy girl bartenders that you do sometimes see at this bar. He is a larger man with kind of greasy hair. And he looks at you and... Do I know you?
No, and that's fine. I'll get a couple beers, one each for me and my friend here. And is Harvey in?
He looks you up and down.
No, he's not here tonight. You know him.
Yeah, I do.
Can I help you with something?
I mean, the beers would be fine if Harvey's not here.
Oh, sure, yeah. You're here often, aren't you?
Often enough.
Yeah. Here you go. This is your usual, right?
I'll like hand over the beer to Marcus, like the second beer, and I go, actually, you know, I could use some information. I was hoping to talk to Harvey about it, but clearly nobody's ordering drinks right now. They're too busy watching whatever the fuck this is.
Yeah, no, they ain't great.
There were a couple college kids here last night, and I'll like describe I'll specifically describe Rebecca. Does that ring a bell? Were you here last night?
Yeah, I think I remember a broad like that.
Anything particular happen while they were there? Did they cause any trouble? Make any noise?
No, they were, I think she was with some other guy. Some, like, lanky guy.
Thank you, guy.
Yeah. John, James,
Joey?
Joey, yeah.
And that's
So
it.
my man, they say anything when they were in here?
Oh, hey, how you doing? Name's
Doing good.
name's
Sorry.
Lude.
Alright.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Lude. I'm Marcus. I'm a friend of Ray.
Oh, cool. Yeah. What? Yeah. No. Joey. He's here all the time. You know.
All the time, huh?
Yeah. No. Normally, this is. I don't think it was the girls' kind of place. You know. She's more. Seems like upclass.
Yeah. Prim and proper type.
Yeah, but you know, Joey, when he could get in, you know, he would have a good time here.
So he doesn't normally get in when he comes to have a drink here.
Nah, loser kids like that. Nah, we usually stop them at the door. You know how it is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I do.
But if you came here with a girl like that, it makes sense the bouncer would let him in.
Tracks.
The times that sorry for interrupting, man. Really like the place. The times Joey did come in, does he keep to himself? He's usually meeting somebody.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. We usually, like most college kids, you know, trying to hook up with girls. For trying to bring a date here, hanging out with friends, things like that. Nothing really too crazy.
Solid. That's solid.
What was the last time, other than yesterday, you saw Joey in here?
You know, I saw him, let me think, I don't know, maybe a couple weeks before. He's always a little, like, too close to the girls, you know? Has something happened to Rebecca, or?
Different girl then, huh? A couple weeks ago?
Well, you know, he's always trying to get with someone, but, you know. So you gotta be careful in these clubs. You know, you don't know, like, who you're near and, like, who you can trust.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we don't play that around here.
No, we don't.
Yeah, no. Why you gonna ask him about, like, something happened, or?
He owes me money.
Oh, Joey owes you money. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah. You know, he wasn't, maybe that's what he was with the girl for. I heard she had pockets, you know, or at least I'd assume based on the look of her.
Yeah. He owes me a lot of money. It's actually kind of important that we speak to Harvey about it.
Look, I don't know what Harvey's gonna do for you about that. Like, we don't. Joey's like, when I say he comes here, he's like a nobody. I mean, not real connected with us. There,
Listen, man, I got a question. I'm just gonna shoot you straight, because like I said, I'm about that business. What's it gonna take for us to speak to the man?
speak to Harvey.
Yes, sir.
I mean, you know, you'll have to just come back another night. He comes in, you know, usually Fridays or Saturdays just to collect the till, you know.
It's Saturday tonight.
He would be coming usually. He comes on the less busy nights, like a Wednesday. He doesn't like to come on Fridays or Saturdays, actually, because it's a little too busy for him.
No, that's, I just remembered. He likes to come on Wednesdays. It's when it's less busy. Yeah.
Yeah, I probably normally only show up on the nights that Harvey is here, so that makes sense. I just kind of scrub my face a little bit. I'm a little bit annoyed that I'm not getting enough information, and I kind of look at him and I go, "You know who I am, right? You know what I do for Harvey?"
Yeah, Ray. Yeah, I've heard a few things.
All right.
What is?
So you're saying this scumbag comes in here and brings a different girl every night?
No. He usually he's trying to date people. I guess he hooked up with this girl and he brought her out to his favorite place, I guess.
I think I know who
You ever
you're
speak to
talking
her?
about.
There it is.
A
There it
gentleman.
is.
Hello.
A gentleman who's I couldn't help but listen in on your little conversation here, and he looks you up and down, Marcus. You're looking pretty good tonight. Sorry, I'm a little forward sometimes. I too try to look for some nice dates in the evening. I saw that kid walk in, and I guess he wasn't into me. And this is a man, by the way. You see a man. He is wearing a kind of like a cropped jacket. He has kind of tight pants on, and wears like long boots. And he kind of carries himself very loosely. He looks at you all. Yes, I tried to flirt with him a little bit, but he wasn't interested in me, of course. He was only interested in the ladies. But you, my friend, maybe you might be somebody. You know, we can have a little fun time. You come here to pick me up, buddy. Hey.
The Riz.
As long as you don't rob me like the last guy that I tried to get in the car with. Guy pulled up on the side of the street, and I thought he was looking for a good time, and he ended up robbing me. I woke up, I don't remember any of it. But I'm always looking for a good time. Sorry,
What's your name?
You're outside in the line.
You're outside in line. I
Oh,
was trying to
sorry.
get.
Sorry.
He didn't let the nerds in.
That's
We're
fine.
stuck in the back of the line. I got chips though, so we're smacking.
Perfect. That's fine. My bad.
See, Ray, look,
You know.
now you've got the characters all coming out. Look, I would stay away from this guy. He, if you get what I mean, he gets too close to the women. You know, he's just, I would stay away from him.
How would you like me to dance on the stage? I'm sure you'd like to see a little bit of me dancing on the bar.
No
Just
thanks.
a little tip. And I'll
guy's
show you.
fun.
Yeah. You know, the two of you look fun. Maybe this could be a little something fun. Are you two a thing? I'm sorry if you're a couple. I mean, we could make it a throuple, you know?
I kind of side glance at Marcus while this conversation is happening. How is he handling this? I'm amused by this, but bordering on being annoyed at this point.
I see you're thinking about it. I see the glance. You're thinking about it. You know, normally the people around this club, you know, they're not interested in my type, but you'd be surprised how many people are looking for something like this. So,
You know, unfortunately, I'm on a bit of a business mission. Otherwise,
Oh, I love business. Let's mix a little business and a little pleasure, you know? And he leans over to you guys. Let me buy you a drink.
I kind of like push him a little bit, not roughly, but just kind of like a little bit aside. I'm on serious business right now, but if you can help me with my business, maybe one drink.
All right. What you looking for?
I'm not one to dismiss pleasantries. Hey Lou, can I get 2 whiskeys if you don't mind?
Yeah, one for you and Geely over
Bigelow?
there. Yeah. Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He goes and he makes
Hey
some
Rick,
drinks.
could you get the nerds? This may be important.
Yeah, I got it. I'm gonna
Cool.
go back out, like while this conversation starts or they're waiting for the drinks. I go back out to the. Would it be safe to say that I have some money on me, considering?
You would have some cash on you, yes.
I look at the bouncer and I go, "Can I bring my nerds in real quick?" And I slip them some money. Please.
Roll me. Just roll me a persuasion and charisma
Okay.
to see if he actually.
Storyteller, if I could, if we
Mhm.
want to
If I may.
dial it back to the beginning of the session, the bag that I handed Ray had
Cash.
recreational.
Several 20s in it.
As-
Recreational in it.
Drugs.
Oh, yeah.
It had, well, it had recreational and
Yeah.
$1,500
Oh, Jesus.
if that'll help on the roll.
Yeah, does that help me on the roll at all? Does that add to my pool at all?
Are you going to?
I'm gonna slip him like a decent amount of money. I'm not gonna give him like $20. I'm gonna give him like $100.
Sure. You can add a +1 to this. Add an extra die to the roll.
Yeah. 2 successes. Oh man, it's just for a minute. I'll make sure they don't fuck shit up, and I'll make sure they buy a lot of booze. All right. Good for you. Good for me. Come on, man.
Look, I normally would say yes if they were like a couple of hot chicks, but they're 2 nerdy guys. I ain't letting them in.
Damn.
Finn's waving to Ray in line.
You could use willpower to re-roll.
I would like to do that. Yeah.
Yeah, to re-roll 2 of those.
Okay. Do I just do H roll again?
If you hit re-roll failures, I think it should just auto re-roll for you.
Oh, I just hit. Okay.
Mhm.
I see.
Ah,
Hey.
now that's a crit with 5 successes.
crit. Let's go.
Oh, for you, fine, Ray. And he takes the money. He looks, hey, you too.
Mom.
Come on.
Is
And
Is he talking to us?
Hurry the
As-
fuck up.
as you do this, you're walking, and the rest of these bikers look. No, hold up! You're not letting these 2 fucking guys in, all right?
Hey.
Yeah,
you wanna
I
play
agree.
game
I
on it?
I don't even want to go in.
No. What the fuck? This is not okay. Okay, you can't just let them in. No. Fuck this shit.
No, fuck you. How
Hey,
about that? I'm going
they-
in.
No, fuck you,
What?
man. And he's
Whoa.
about to. He grabs Edge. And we're gonna up the danger right now for
Okay.
our players.
Okay.
So you all will have 2 danger as he grabs Edge and looks at him. Yo, who the fuck do you think you are, nerd?
Should
I
I look-
step up and I go, do you know who the fuck I am? You let him
Let's
go.
go.
Who the fuck are you?
You want to find out?
roll me a charisma intimidation, and you can add 1 to your roll because you do have a status.
Fuck yeah.
Let's go.
Charisma, intimidation, +1, right?
Yes.
Okay. I think I did that right. Critical, baby! Let's go!
This
What
guy's
am I
hella
now, huh?
intimidated.
Do you?
He shoves Edge to the ground.
Have a nice night.
Edge gets back up. Man, fuck you, man. Get your ass out here.
Just stand the fucking
You know
clock.
what?
Shut the fuck up. I push them both in.
Look at him, beat your ass. Walks in.
Edge!
I let him punk.
Sorry.
Come on.
Gotta squeeze past you here. Oh,
Man,
here we go.
he crumpled some of my chips. God damn.
You see daggers being stared at you by every single person in this line
I
as
just
you walk in.
give no fucks.
And you head into this. You
Break
leave.
in here.
You left Marcus alone with this guy, the male
Yep.
gigolo. Hey. and he
Just Gigolo
has
over here.
he has his hands on the bar. So, the whiskeys. to Marcus.
Enjoy yourself. That's for you.
Thank you. You know, I'm usually the one buying people drinks. It's nice to be bought a drink for once.
Not a lot of people are used to being taken care of.
And you see the rest of your group. You heard a little bit of a yelling outside, but you eventually see your group plus the nerds walk in.
Ah, great. She brought
So-
more nerds with her.
They're my nerds.
They're
though.
with us, Lou.
Marcus, I see you made
keep 'em
yourself a
quiet.
friend.
Hey.
Oh,
I'm
hello
talking
there.
to somebody.
I like the sunglasses. I like the look.
Yeah. It's nice, right?
You
People keep calling me nerd. I don't get it. Does this look like a nerd?
What was your name?
gigolo.
Gigolo.
Deuce Bigelow.
Deuce.
Bigelow.
Deuce.
Deuce
Hey.
and lewd.
So,
Deuce and lewd.
Deuce and lewd. So, Gigolo, you mind if I call you Gigi? I think that's fine.
Gigi's fine, honey.
Beautiful.
What?
You obviously know
We
Ray.
miss Ray.
My name is Marcus. This is Pinky in the brain. Don't focus on them. Focus on me.
Yeah.
Cool. So listen, I'm more than happy to spend the rest of the evening here speaking with you, but again, I'm on business. So you do me a favor, and I'll make sure this little napkin here has something on there for you. How's that sound?
I think I can arrange that.
Beautiful. My buddy Ray here has some questions, but keep focusing on me while you're answering them. Can you do that?
Oh, I can do that.
Beautiful. This is an attempt to charm this person into just telling us whatever.
Yeah, and he is sufficiently charmed.
Oh,
Ask away.
Ray.
So, when you were talking to that kid last night, did you buy him a drink?
I did buy him a drink. I think he was
Yeah?
just looking for a free drink, though.
Put anything extra in that drink there, Gigi?
Extra.
Yeah. You know, something to loosen him up a little bit.
Look, I got other customers on the other end of the bar. You guys take it easy.
Have a good night.
Bye, barman.
I didn't know.
No?
I just was
GG.
buying him a drink.
No?
Gigi,
Fun guy like you?
You wouldn't lie to your new friend.
Look, I like to have a good time, but Not a good time like that. Lude, though,
Respectable.
I don't trust him. Nothing.
Is that short for something? Lewd? Is that short? Like Quaalude?
They call him Lude the Dude.
Lude the dude.
Because he acts like your friend, but then you get a little too close, and it doesn't usually end well with Lude. So,
While this conversation is happening, I am like, now that that's been said, I'm looking for where Lude is at. Did he actually go to the other end of the bar?
you look, and it looks like Lude is nowhere to be seen at the bar.
Fuck.
Look, he had 2 drinks. His girl took a little sip of one. Then he finished her drink. I think it was the girl's drink. There was something up with it. I'm just saying.
Hey Ray,
Look.
you think we can send the Boy Scout looking for the bartender? My throat's a little dry.
Yeah. Same.
So
And
why are you suspect of him?
Why am I
yelling?
It's loud in here.
Loud.
He's got his earplugs in. So he's got a.
Why am I suspect of Lude the Dude? Because he's a fucking creep. He's a sleazebag. Okay? Look, I am proud of what I am.
We're
And
wasting our time.
you start to see people around, like the other patrons, look at you guys.
Hey,
Who the
hey, Gigi, keep it down.
Yeah.
First of all, Finn, bro, the fucking earplugs. Can you like stop shouting?
It's right. Just right.
You see again more eyeballs looking at your group in particular at this club as you are seemingly more and more standing out with
Great.
your crew.
I'm
We
gonna
gotta
grab
wrap this up,
Edge.
Ray.
I'm gonna grab Edge and go with him like behind
Yeah.
the bar. Because there's like a door, right?
There is.
Yeah, we're gonna go behind the bar.
Yeah, I go behind the bar all the time.
Gigi, I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to cut our time short here, Gigi. But do me a favor. I know it's sad. I'm enjoying your conversation. I write a number to one of my burner phones because I only have 2, and I fold it up in a napkin, and I'm gonna go. This is my personal line.
At least I got your number.
Didn't take much, did it? Just a conversation. I need you to do me a favor, though. Okay?
Yeah.
Cool. I need you to figure out why Lude the Dude is such a problem, and why he was a problem to those 2 kids.
Okay.
And when you find that out, call me.
You've got it. I don't think I
Cool.
caught your name. The 2 of us talking so much, and I didn't even get your name.
Well, when you make that phone call, I'll see if I give it to you.
I like the mystery.
Beautiful.
Fits.
And Marcus leans over and he pecks Gigi on the cheek. I'll be waiting.
Ooh.
Oh.
He wow, this is the most action I've got at this bar in quite some time.
Wait till you make the phone call.
Damn.
Spicy.
And Ray and Edge,
Yeah, we're
the two of you are behind the bar.
we're going through the door to the back.
You head out and you look and
I'm gonna
you
look for the bartender.
see him running. He's a bit far down at this point, but you do see him
Edge,
running.
it's go time. Let's fucking
Yeah.
go. And
Edge-
I'm taking off.
Sprints. Yeah, sprints
Yeah,
after him.
I'm sprinting.
Is there any way that we can like text each other like super quick?
You do all have like phones. You probably have a group text, cell, group
Yeah.
text.
Yeah.
Right before I start running, I'm like
Nameless.
running out the back. Go, go, go. And I'm
Yeah.
just shove my phone in my jacket and I'm
Okay.
fucking bolting.
So the 2 of
I
you.
look to Finn and I go, we're getting in the car now.
Okay.
So the car is parked
Like block away.
it's
Blocks
like in a
away?
lot because it's like a fair, so it's parked pretty far down. So you might not be able to get to it in a decent enough time
Okay.
to follow them. You could try, but it might be you have to walk like 6 or 7 blocks down from the fair.
Could I make a discernment that when I got the text that they're running to just go maybe to the back of the bar, like not on the outside?
Yeah, you could probably follow in their footsteps. It probably's only been like a minute or two, so it hasn't been that long since they. Yeah.
Oh, no, like outside to where they dump the trash. Like I would assume that if they're running, they're trying to leave the bar.
Yes, if you want to, yes, you could go there.
Okay, that's what I'm gonna do. Just start taking off and just Finn, come on, and just trudging.
Okay, and then so Edge and Ray, you two are going after him. Just roll me a dexterity and stamina. We'll see how much you all can keep up. Those are 2 attributes.
Oh, I like this. All right.
3 successes.
Okay.
All of us are just Edge and Ray.
Just Edge and Ray for now.
4 successes. 5 successes. Sorry,
5 successes. So you both are keeping up and maintaining it, but Edge, you are taking the lead. You're kind of just like sprinting like a track marathonist, and kind
10
of
miles a day, baby. 10 miles a day.
I'm the lifter, not the
10
runner.
miles.
yeah. And it's definitely showing that is kind of your prowess. You are more the agile one, and yes, Ray is more of like the heavy lifting one. And you are able to catch up to Lude because he is actually pretty damn slow. He actually kind of stops and catches, like he's like huffing and puffing and wheezing, and the asthma is kicking in as he's running.
I look at Edge and I don't go, do some ninja shit. Do some ninja shit.
Ah.
Not the face, not the face!
Edge is gonna
Get the face.
still in full sprint, just goes for a drop kick. Doesn't even stop.
yeah.
Just full sprint goes to a drop kick.
Let's go.
Okay.
It's my boy.
Just roll me a dex brawl to see how well you do with this.
Thank you for the raid!
Welcome,
Hey, thanks for the
Raiders.
raid.
Lost
Welcome.
Caravan.
Thanks,
What's
Lost
up, y'all?
Caravan.
Just in time for me to get drop kicked.
Oh.
Or not.
Yeah, can I reroll my failures?
Yes, you can spend the willpower to reroll.
Oh no.
How
2
many?
successes.
2 successes. Well, thankfully, this is not that hard of a difficulty, as you see him like huffing and puffing, and you are able to tackle him down to the ground.
Why'd you run? Why'd you run? Edge has pulled out his sword from
I
underneath
was
his
going
jacket.
home! I was going home!
In the middle of your shift, really?
My mom called me! I had to go home!
I don't believe you.
What the fuck do you want, man?
I want the
Is this my
truth.
fucking sword?
Yeah, it's a fucking sword.
What the
It's
fuck
pretty
do you
cool,
have
right?
a sword for? We're in fucking Chicago, what the fuck?
You ever seen Blade? It's his sword. Yeah, you got a replica.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Just tell. Did you
Do
know
we
what happened
catch
to
up
those
to
kids?
them?
So
You
you're
hear it and you catch up, the 2 of you. So now the 4 of you are together.
So I
I've got
lean
Fred Maker
down.
in my hand.
Yeah, I lean down before any more screaming goes on, and I have a bandana, and I just kind of put it over his face. He can still breathe, of course. And I go, you're gonna shut the fuck up and answer our questions, and quit the fucking screaming,
That's
or
right.
I will gut you. You would not be the first one fucking today, alright? You know who the fuck I am. So quit the fucking blubbering. Alright? If you scream, you die. And I will slowly remove my hand. I used the bandana so I didn't have to touch his greasy fucking face. All right. I'm like crouching next to him at this point. What did you do to that fucking kid? I know he was on something. You just needed to fill in the fucking gaps.
I wasn't trying to do anything to the kid.
The girl. It was the girl, wasn't it? They switched drinks.
Fuck.
I may have put some. I may have made her drink too strong.
I backhand him.
Ah, fuck!
You think it's fun to drug girls while they're at a bar?
I wasn't gonna do anything.
Then why'd you fucking do it, Lude?
I do that, and I like being the hero, right? I do that, and I make sure they don't go home with the guy who obviously drugged them.
And then do what?
Then I sit with them until they're okay, or until someone takes them home.
I tap the side of Lude's head. Yeah, I tap the side of Lude's head with the Fred Maker, and I go.
They trust me after that. They'll come back later.
Lude,
All right,
I'm looking to bet 300 tonight.
It's just a way to get close to them, you know? They won't talk to me otherwise.
No fucking wonder. You ever heard of a shower, you piece of shit?
Got him. Hey, you're disgusting,
Ooh,
actually.
Marcus, you gotta... I'm gonna fucking kill this guy. I get up.
Hey.
All right, Lude.
Hey,
listen.
Kill me.
Hey, do you mind if I try? Can I have a conversation with the guy?
I'm like stepping away because I know I'm gonna like impulsively, like I don't have a whole lot of composure, mechanically speaking, so I'm just like, I'm gonna kill this fucking guy. You do your thing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna lean down to Lude, and I'm gonna go, Lude, you're gonna answer all of my friends' questions honestly. If not, you're gonna be making some friends tonight.
Fucking being honest.
Hey, Lude, right? Lude? And Finn will sit on the ground next to Lude and like cross his legs. Like he's like a little kid. So you see these three people behind me? I'm actually the most like trustworthy one and the most like sane one here. Let's just make that straight. But have no doubt that they will fucking kill you if you don't answer the questions.
I'm fucking answering them. I've answered everything you asked.
Yeah. What did you give the girl? You didn't just make it too strong. What did you give her?
It's just a little ecstasy.
Oh, just a little ecstasy. Okay. We're getting somewhere. And you did this to your own volition, you said? You like being the hero? No one paid you? No one told Joey? Joey didn't come in and say, hey, get this
What the
new
fuck
girl
are you
a little
talking
tipsy."
about? No, I do this. I sit with them and.
And what?
I'll usually like go through their phone and like call a friend, and they'll come get them, and then you know they come back in like a week or two thanking me. You know.
Interesting.
It's not hurting anybody.
Joey's dead, Lude. Joey's dead.
What the fuck? I don't know anything about that. What the fuck? What are you talking about?
Well, they drank at the crow's den last night.
Well, I don't know what happened to him after that, all right? He's a big guy. He could take care of himself.
Lude, that makes you an accessory to murder if you drugged him. We just want to help.
I didn't fucking kill him.
Well, you just admitted that you drugged him and he ended up dead. So if he was tipsy due to your hand, you're kind of an accessory.
Look, it's just he all that was gonna happen if he'd end up having a good time, and you know, like in like 6 hours or maybe 8, it'd wear off and he'd wake up in bed. He's fucking dead.
But why run? Why not just stay in the bar with your friends? I'm sure you have some backup.
I knew
there.
Gigi was gonna fucking open his mouth. Thinks he's better than me.
So you know nothing after they left the crow's den. You know nothing else.
What? Would he get hit by a car or something?
Something like that, yeah.
Fuck, man.
Ben, I'm getting impatient and my hands itching.
Look, I'm sorry if he got hurt because of the drugs, but I didn't do anything.
Well, my questions are done.
All right, are we? You don't think he knows anything else, Ben?
No, but
Cool. We're doing this?
no, guys, we aren't. Sorry, cats. Guys,
You got cats, Lude?
look. This dude's a scumbag.
Oh,
But we're not murderers, guys.
we're not murderers in cold blood. What we are gonna
Kill
do,
me.
what I'm gonna do, Lude, why don't you show me your hands?
You're not chopping off his hand.
I'm not gonna chop off his hands. I'm gonna give him something to remember
Fucking
every
don't chop off
time.
my hands.
Every time he pours a drink, he's gonna look at the scars on his hands and remember what he's not ever gonna do again. Is that right, Lude?
I hope you like tic-tac-toe, Lude.
Please don't do this.
I'm not gonna chop anything off, all right? I'm just gonna give you some scars, okay?
No,
Ray,
I
Ray, how important is it for us to speak to Harvey tonight?
How important is it to speak to Harvey tonight?
Yeah.
I don't think we really need to speak to Harvey right now.
Please don't chop off my hands.
I'm not gonna chop off your hands. And then Ed's just gonna put the sword up to the guy's hand and make an X mark. And not cut too deep, but deep enough to leave a scar on both hands.
You do.
It's gonna be okay.
Better keep the fuck quiet.
Yeah. And if you say anything about this, you know we're gonna find you.
Lude,
So-
you know.
Leave Gigi the fuck alone.
Yeah.
So you're gonna go, you're gonna be a good bartender, you're gonna be nice to people, you're not gonna ever drug anybody.
I fucking won't.
Alright.
He reaches in his pocket and he throws out the bag of pills that he's got.
Oh, I picked those up.
And you all look at this man.
Do you drug anyone tonight?
No.
Are you lying, Lude?
Lude.
No, not yet. I was gonna.
Jesus Christ. You're gonna start going to church on Sundays, alright?
Okay.
Alright.
Next
You-
time I come in to see Harvey, I'm gonna check on you.
Okay.
Hear me?
You look at this sad, greasy man, beaten, battered, now kind of bruised, and now even scarred on his hands. And you're a bit ways out from the fair now that he tried to make a run for it. Thankfully, it's not very crowded here where you are, and the back of some of these businesses and establishments. There is a momentary worry that maybe there were cameras or something around, but you do a quick check and it looks like there wasn't anybody around or any cameras around. As
Can I go
You
home
leave-
now?
Good night, Lude.
Fuck out of my sight, Lude. Edge, you can get up off him.
All right.
And now, leaving this man behind, where do the four of you look to go next?
I want to go fucking punch somebody, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm like, you guys can tell when Ray is like all riled up because she is just.
Hey, do you guys know that werewolves are actually weak to silver?
Yeah, that's why.
Silver rings.
No, but it's like true. Like it's like not a myth.
Oh yeah, I just assumed so because of the movies.
And they're like naturalists too.
Also, these are pretty sharp, so you know.
We're getting off track. I get Finn.
Yeah.
Retracing steps. Where are we
Mhm.
off to next?
So Crow's Foot or Crow's Den. Next would be the Blush of Life essential oils dealer.
I hate essential oils. Ugh, my poor nose.
I
What's
mean,
wrong with essential oils?
I mean,
My
sometimes
nose
they-
is sensitive
sometimes
to
they
it.
smell nice, you know.
I mean, they do have some esoteric properties. That's one of the 4 or 5 tenets of Thelema is smell. So that does have some sort of connection to the occult and everything.
Just too strong for me, you know.
Listen,
Yeah.
you don't walk around looking like this unless you got a tight skin regimen. Honestly, if we don't get any information, I'm walking out with some lilac oil. It's good for the forge.
Oh my god, same.
Yeah.
As you all make your way back toward the fair, and the night is still pretty early, and the crowds are still in full force. You hear some of the live music from a distance, and you see the rides at the Navy Pier in full swing. And you walk down the boardwalk and see all of these pop-up kiosks that aren't normally here in, a normal night in Chicago, but for this fair, it is much more busy, lively, vibrant, and all sorts of people walk around. And you look, and from your experiences, it's oftentimes you look at people and you sometimes just wonder who could be one of them. It's so hard to tell. They blend in so well. Some of them hunters of their own kind. But no, you won't let them hunt you. You hunt them. Every face you see just makes you wonder who could be one of them. And you see various kiosks of people. You see what looks like a directory. So as you're trying to find this Blush of Life kiosk, you see it's a bit ways down. You continue walking, and you see on your way there it looks like 2 very well-dressed individuals, very clean, and they have roses decorated. It's a woman and a man. It looks like they're probably a couple, and they're handing out tracts or pamphlets, religious pamphlets. As one of you walk by, they walk up to you, Finn. Oh, you look like you could use this. They hand you
literature.
Yes, they hand you a religious tract that says something along the lines of, keep communities clean. We are being punished for our sins. Chicago is a modern Sodom and Gomorrah.
Interesting.
Join the Order of the Rose Church
Order of the Rose Church.
and keep your neighborhood clean and safe.
Are you guys local?
Yes, we are.
Oh, where at? I've never heard of. What was it again? Sorry.
Order of the Rose.
Order of the Rose. That's pretty hardcore.
Yes, we'd like to make sure that we are keeping our beautiful city safe and clean. Like a beautiful fresh garden. And we want to pluck out the weeds of those who are unclean.
All right, see you later. And he'll just in the middle of them talking, he just.
Wow.
And you keep walking and walk past this this wholesome-looking couple and continue your way down. As you head, you do see finally a sign that says "Blush of Life," written in very descriptive text or very scripted, like script. And as you walk up to it, the scent begins to hit you. The scent of lavender, lilac, ocean breeze. All of these various strong scents that permeate from this kiosk. And you see a tall, slender man dressed nice. He's got a button-up shirt, kind of slicked back hair, and nice slacks. And you see one customer just walking away with a small sample as you walk up to this kiosk.
Hello, good sir.
place
May I
smells like
interest you
banana.
in some facial cream?
Some what?
Facial cream, it is for your skin. Here, do you like a sample? I can do a demonstration for you right now. If you have just a moment, please.
Marcus is the one that likes this stuff.
Oh, you take care of your skin, sir. Please come here. Let me help you.
Excuse me, this stuff got niacinamide in it. I'm allergic.
No, sir. This is all made in natural ingredients from the Dead Sea.
Okay, I don't do peptides either. Is it ain't got none of that in there?
No, sir. Please, if you want, I can give you a demonstration.
Hey, y'all do what y'all gotta do. I'm with this guy. Yeah, so listen, I have a little bit of rosacea. I'm like undertone, and he just kind of trails.
No,
off
of course.
talking.
This will help with that, sir. He takes your hand and he starts rubbing lotion on your on your wrist and the back of your palm. As you can see, it's very soothing aloe. It goes on, and if you see it, we rub it in, and we get the chemicals, the exfoliation. And you see, if we just gotta leave there, if you could go ahead and just blow on it for a moment.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
is
you
nice.
see,
This is nice.
we're going to get a minute to dry. The ingredients are all from the Dead Sea. It comes from very far away. It is a very unique recipe, but it is made to exfoliate, rejuvenate, purify the toxins from your body.
Nice. I like this.
Yes, now you
getting-
see,
getting
after we give it a
flashbacks
moment, and he starts rubbing the area where he put the lotion. As he starts rubbing it, you just start seeing like a gray substance peeling off the back of your wrist and the back of your palm as he starts rubbing it really intently. As you can see, it's exfoliating. It is removing the dead skin and the particles and the toxins from your body.
Hey man, the toxins, they coming out my body. That's nice. That's nice. What are we doing here? Oh, this is really good. I have a question.
If you want,
so this
sir, I
actually
can go
reminds me-
ahead and set you up with a starter kit and get you signed up for a prescription. It would get you these subscription would get you these once a month, so you'd never run out, sir.
Yeah, actually, I kind of want to peruse a little bit more about this, but I do have a question. I had a friend of mine who came in here with his girlfriend, and they were talking about like different oils and stuff. You may remember him. He was a little bit out of sorts. Do you remember somebody coming in like that?
So I
like
see
guy?
people all the time here. They are. We get so many people. They are seeing the sites for the taste of the city.
The taste, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you're not gonna. I mean, unfortunately, he's a bit of a lush. You may not have forgotten him. He came in here a little bit too drunk, maybe a little bit too handsy with the product or whatever. Like I said, he came in with his girlfriend.
He was here
It was
last night.
It was last night. Yeah.
Would you like, sir, if you want, I can set you up with a subscription, maybe for a year's worth?
Yeah, no, listen. I am gonna walk out here with some cream. This shit is fire. But I really need to know if you saw this person. He's been missing.
You know, unless you want the police sniffing around your little kiosk here.
Unless you want to make a sale
There's no
too.
reason to call the police.
Good. Do you
Maybe
remember him?
get 2 years?
How
We'll
much is
see.
2 years.
Do you remember him?
I may have seen them.
Did they do anything untoward? Did they make a mess? Did they say
He
anything?
was slobbering all over himself. He was giddy, laughing. Thought I was going to give him. And he makes a very lewd gesture to you.
Oh,
Jeez.
that's unfortunate.
Sorry. Yeah, that's disrespectful.
Sorry you had to deal with that.
Was anyone else with them?
Just the two of them. The man, he was willing to buy something, but the girl made him leave, and then they went to the tattoo parlor.
How did the girl seem? Did she seem frustrated, annoyed, anything else?
Confused, annoyed.
How would
Are they
he?
saying
Is the tattoo parlor visible from where we are right now?
It is not far off, yes. Everything now, as you see, is kind of within vicinity. You do see like
visual range? Like he would have seen them walk to the tattoo parlor?
He might have, yes. Honestly, yes.
Mm.
At this point, you can see that this is probably where they spent most of their night, because you do see the art gallery, you see the tattoo shop, and not far down, you do see the garden, like the very nice greenhouse garden place as well. So this is probably where they spent most of their evening.
So it wouldn't be weird for him to say they went to the tattoo parlor afterwards.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
It was the
Push
man's
forward.
idea. He wanted to get tattoos. He said they were so in love.
6 months. Cool. Yeah, let me get the 2-year subscription, and then I need something for my under eyes, and then yeah.
Marcus, really?
Okay, yes, absolutely. I can do that for you. He goes and he is ecstatic as he is bringing you over the paperwork for you to sign. And
No. I'm not signing any paperwork.
This just
Make
says
sure
that
my
you are enrolling in the subscription plan. It is so that we do not get any chargebacks on your card or anything like that.
I'm paying cash.
You're paying cash.
Cash.
This man starts moving faster than you've ever seen. As he loads up two
Your boy
bags
Owen.
filled with this substance.
Yeah. Hey, listen.
What was your name, sir?
Come on.
Lucretia,
Lucretia. Do you have a last name?
Oster.
Oster.
I got a
Okay.
cousin named Lucretia.
Did
You gonna share some of that cream with me, dude? You gonna share
Yeah,
some with me?
I got 2 years worth. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
As
Give
you
about
kind of
$300 worth, by the way.
Oh,
pocket?
that's a normal day at Ulta.
yeah, yeah, it is.
the lotion smells kind of pungent, like with hints of fruit, maybe. Not bad.
Lucretia, do you have any non what's the word I'm looking for? Like compounded stuff? Do you have any like loose herbs and stuff like that?
No, sir.
No,
It's all oil based.
We need to go to Botanica for that.
It's all substances. It's all just packaged.
So I saw I saw one of those ads online, you know, like the ones that pop out, like lose 50 pounds in 24 hours. You've probably seen them before, right?
Yes, sir.
I read something about wolfsbane. Do you have anything with wolfsbane in it?
No, sir. Perhaps at the free leaf.
The free leaf. Okay. And is that a nursery here in Chicago, or is that
Down the street, over there was
And you do know the free leaf is the like the little botanical shop.
Got it.
Right, the alley right next to where the murder happened.
Oh.
It's that garden shop. Sorry if I didn't make that clear.
Got it. Okay.
You didn't by any chance notice anybody following this young couple, did you?
No, I did not.
Okay, good.
Link in bio. I gotta stop looking at the chat. Y'all are cracking me the fuck up.
All right, we going tattoo.
It'll be $375, sir.
You gotta pay still.
There you go, Lucretia. Appreciate you.
This is unbelievable.
I gotta.
You take he wraps it in a nice bag, like it's like a very nice shopper bag, like a gift shop bag, that does say Blush of Life on it in the nice script, and it's packaged in these nice little boxes, and you know, you have to do like 5 layers of packaging to actually get it, but you do have a shit ton of lotions.
With the 2-year
the whole-
supply of
Oh, Jesus.
I just got Pretty Woman. I'm feeling
Hell
good.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
No, Finn. Outside of my own self-care, there's a reason why I got some of this too.
You gonna share with the class?
Outside, probably.
Walk and talk. Let's go.
Okay.
No.
Did
Have a
did
nice
get
day,
some of
sir.
Did you get some of that lavender
Thank you.
oil?
Hello,
I
Prisha.
need that to sleep, you know?
I got lilac oil. It's better for my pores.
Ooh.
Yeah, it should help you too. We'll talk later.
Okay, we'll talk.
Finn, is it possible that maybe they got something on them? Maybe they did a test, and then that's what lured them down the alley, or whatever got them the scent of it. If we're
Maybe
talking
that's
dogs
what
here,
attracted. Maybe
Yeah,
that's
I
what
mean-
attracted
I
them.
mean, compounded with ecstasy. I mean, honestly, there could have been some natural herbs that, you know, I'm not a doctor, medical doctor. I do have a doctorate. They're, you know, combined with ecstasy, I'm sure there could be some sort of side effect or, you know, reaction. However, I would
so
need a different vote for
So-
that.
well, you're good. Street pharmacist here. If he was on ecstasy and with the compound chemicals, it opens up your pores and releases more of
Makes you sweat.
makes you sweat. So, I mean, those could have counteracted large scent, big area, doggy chow.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
But, it wouldn't be safe to have an open booth with it then, right? If anything,
not allowed to-
then Lucretia's, you know, target on his back.
Yeah.
Yeah,
they-
but how
you
many
didn't
people
even-
are walking around high on ecstasy to increase the scent?
You got a point there.
Still suspicious. By the way, did anybody see me take down Lude? That's pretty cool, right?
I
You took him
saw it.
down?
I
It
did.
is so good. Yeah,
Oh, I'm proud of you, bud.
it's
I know.
beautiful.
I
10 miles a day, buddy.
Are you gonna
I
tell your
told
mom?
you, ninja shit.
Yes. Thank you. You know, this is why, you know, thanks for keeping me around, guys. Thanks for keeping me around.
Are you gonna tell your mom?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. I already texted her actually.
Oh.
What?
Yeah. She's proud. She sent back like a clapping gif. Yeah. Pretty cool, right? She said she's gonna make me like a special dinner tomorrow too.
All right. So.
Mom, the meatloaf.
Where do
Not
you all
me.
head to next?
tattoo shop.
Was
Tattoo
it,
Yeah.
shop.
was it the tattoo or the art gallery first? What happened first?
It was
That guy said tattoo.
tattoos. Yeah, tattoos before
The
the art
tattoo
gallery.
shop is closer, also, so you could head there first.
Got it.
So you all walk into the tattoo shop that is called what was it called again? True Form. It is as you walk in, it is a large tattoo parlor. It kind of has a bit of a wild crowd also. And as you look in, you see a lot of like body modification people in here. Again, so that's why it's kind of not either of you are the two tattoo folk. Not really your crowd. This is a bit more of a hardcore crowd.
Got it.
And you look and you see there's only one artist in the shop right now. There's a couple of people kind of hanging out and like chatting, but you see one guy, and he's currently giving a girl a tattoo. She's got like short blonde hair, and as you walk in, she is just kind of yelling, "Ow! Ow! Can you stop? This shit hurts!" And the tattoo artist, looks at her, and she's like, "You know what? Fuck this! Forget this! I'm done." And she gets up and walks away, and walks out the door.
Hey, little mom, I got some cold cream for that.
She just happened to do that as we walked in. Did she also did she look at us?
No, it doesn't
Like-
look like she looked at you.
And it didn't look like she recognized us or anything like that. It wasn't a reaction of us coming in.
She looks kind of like a valley girl, like
Got it.
not. Also, not the usual, not like any of the other people in here.
Got it.
Speaking as someone who has a lot of tattoos, IRL and in game, that's weird. Most people don't. Like
Tracy's
tattoos
fuck,
don't
okay."
hurt. Tattoos don't hurt
Yeah.
that bad. Like, what's the tattoo artist looking like? Does he look pissed? Does he look amused? Like, what's the
You-
reaction?
Look at this artist, and as you're taking a glance at him, he is definitely the most body modified out of all of the other small group of people here. He has split tongue as you look, like ears that are shaped more pointed, piercings all over his body, metal rings in his ears, his nose, his mouth, his back. His eyes look kind of mismatched. If Edge, you notice this. You also see it looks like he might have fangs.
Ooh.
They look like
He
extended things, or do they look like filed down to make them look like things?
They look a little filed down, and as you look at him, as this girl walks out, he doesn't seem offended. He kind of has a wry, sadistic smile as she walks out, and that's when you spot the fangs.
Guess you couldn't handle it, huh?
The normies usually can't handle it, no. And also, my camera died. Motherfucker.
Oh
No.
no!
One
Remember you
second.
joined.
George is so many characters today. I love it.
Right?
It's amazing. George
I'm
is
here-
killing
I'm
it.
here for it.
I love the George
Yeah.
cameos.
Yes.
Yes, this is so good.
The normies usually can't handle it.
Oh, the normies. Is that someone, not as heavily into this
Those who
stuff
don't
as you?
understand the true art that is the human body.
Yeah.
Flesh is meant to be sculpted after all.
That's true. Everyone has their own weapon, I guess, for doing that.
Right. True.
Speaking of people that couldn't handle it, was there a young lady in here last night that also couldn't handle it? Left mid tattoo? It was a heart?
Depends on who's asking.
A friend of hers.
You all don't look like friends of hers.
We're a missionary group.
Yeah.
You don't look like missionaries either.
We're not Christian missionaries, all right? We're our own kind of thing. But promise you, we're just trying to figure out what went down between her and her boyfriend last night.
What went down is they drunkenly stumbled in here, started a tattoo, and halfway through the job left without paying.
Disrespectful.
Disrespectful.
So I don't know if you're cops or just cosplaying as ones. But if anyone's here is guilty of a crime, it's them.
Yes, for theft.
What's with the fangs?
Get him.
What's with your glasses?
I use them to see.
And I use
Actually,
mine to
bifocals.
eat.
Oh, interesting.
What? Did you do them yourself?
Yes.
That's cool. That's cool.
Oh, are you into that weird LARPing thing people do? Is that like your thing?
Not into LARPing anything.
You ever seen movie Blade? Yeah, they have those. Did you get inspired by it?
Did you?
Yes, actually, yeah.
Yeah,
You recognize the
I
fit.
could
You
tell.
recognize the fit. Let's go. See, I told you I don't look like a nerd, guys. I look like Blade. Look at that.
No, you.
Focus, Boy Scout. Focus.
Despite what the last bitch and the one from yesterday may have conveyed to you, I mainly entertain paying customers. So what of you want to get something, or are you just wasting my fucking time?
Guys, I've never gotten a tattoo.
We don't have that kind of time today.
Okay.
No.
You don't have to get a tattoo. There's tons of ways to shape the body.
I mean, I could always use more. And he lifts up his arms, and you see all the symbols on his arms. There's plenty of room.
Get him, Finn. Get him.
Interesting choice of symbols there.
You like them? Which one's your favorite?
I don't worship gods.
I mean, neither do I, but obviously, as you can see, they're all different.
Seems like the waste of a good canvas.
Are any of Finn's symbols affecting this guy at all?
Yeah, does
Or is
he
it
look
just
like
annoying?
he's recoiling
looks-
or just...
He does look disgusted at Finn.
Oh.
That's just Finn, though.
That's interesting for a professional such as yourself to nag on someone else's tattoos.
I think tattoos should be an expression of one's inner self. The skin is a canvas meant to be molded and shaped and colored. Not a
Well-
billboard for false idols.
Well, my inner self is knowledge, and so history, theology, all that stuff. So I agree to disagree, my friend. I like your tongue, though.
He like hisses at you, showing off his tongue.
Well, probably. as far as this is gonna go. Do I get a sense? Do I get a sense like he's hiding something?
You can roll me a wits insight. Wits and
Okay.
insight.
Not my strong suit, but that's okay. It's 4 dice. That's not too bad. 3 successes.
3 successes. It doesn't seem like he's really hiding much else, honestly.
Okay. I kind of look to the boys and I go, "All right, let's move on. You have yourself a good night."
Wait. I want to get a tattoo from this guy.
Right now?
I mean, just a small one on my chest. I've been saving a spot, and I got the perfect idea.
I roll my eyes.
Do
Okay.
Do it.
The other people in the shop kind of look at you all, and they give you kind of a side eye as you're talking about getting a tattoo here.
Is it bombastic?
It is a bit. It's seemingly increasingly uncomfortable in this room.
Hmm.
What are you thinking, Finn? It's a little cold in here, or what?
He pulls out his thermometer
No.
and he scans the ground. I'm 74.
It's actually pretty warm for a Chicago night.
Mm.
If you don't mind, you're all scaring off the real customers.
Look,
Where? Who else
You-
is in here but us?
look. you
Ain't
tell us
nobody up
about-
in here.
You tell us about our friend that came in here last night. Anything other than they ran off without paying? What's that little heart tattoo? Obviously, I've seen better. Let's be honest. I don't know if she was squirming. The line work wasn't great.
I was just getting started on it.
And while she was getting that, what was her boyfriend doing?
Touching things.
Anything specific?
Anything he could get his hands on.
The tattoo machines, the ink.
He was making a mess, and he was pissing me off. I'm glad they left. Now, unless you want to get violent, I suggest you get the fuck out of my place.
Oh, violent. Come on now.
As
I'm done answering questions.
Man, we were gonna give you some business, but fuck you if you've got
I don't
that kind of
need
attitude.
your kind of business.
No?
So
Are you sure about that?
Yes, I'm sure.
Hey, lucky I'm enjoying my chips.
Dude, what the chips?
How have you not finished those?
He's got the king bag.
What do you mean? How have I finished these, baby? Let's go.
Oh damn.
I'm gonna raise your guys' danger up to 2 as the 2 of the other patrons in here move closer to you and start to walk closer.
Okay. True form.
Quick question though: when you watched Blade, were you on Blade's side or the vampire side? So, what's your random question?
Get out!
Man.
It's got a short fucking fuse. Shit. Fuck you very much. Have a nice night.
The other 2 hiss at you.
These fuckers. This is.
I just
Man,
laugh
starting to get itchy.
and start walking out.
They do like LARPing. Look at these.
Fucking LARPers.
Bunch of
Typical
posers up in here.
Fucking bullshit.
As you all walk out, as you walk out of the tattoo shop, talking a high and heavy game, there is a buzz on all of your phones. It's the group chat.
Hey,
You- memes.
Jude.
You get a message from Jude, and he says, "There's been another murder." tonight.
Oh shit.
Donde? Where?
That's literally what I say in the chat too. Donde está?
Donde, padre?
He doesn't immediately reply. And you all are kind of left on red for a couple of minutes.
Bitch. Hate when he does that.
Go to the news. Type Chicago news and hit enter.
Yeah, I'm looking.
Oh, we're you using the internet now?
Yeah.
No, I'm telling her to do it.
Yours on your tablet. Your tablet connected to the internet. You got service
No.
on that?
No.
Oh. You're
I
all
use a
offline?
I use a SIM card to go from my laptop to my tablet.
Oh.
Yeah.
Smart.
That's actually not a bad idea.
So I'm looking it up on my phone.
You do see on like social media and stuff, there are people talking about there's been like some sort of attack or something again at the pier, and it looks like it's on a like side boardwalk, like that isn't like on the main boardwalk. There's like a little small one by like the side of the lake, and that seems to be where people are saying like some weird shit happened by the east side of the pier.
Well,
I'm
go.
relaying this
On
as
the
we're
pier
walking.
again?
Like, fuck the gallery. Let's go check this out.
Yeah, run over there. Let's go.
And it's not too far. Again, you guys are like, you are on the pier, and like all of these vendors are on the pier, but you head out and you kind of head a bit north, make your way through a like small slew of kiosks, and it does look like there's more like uppity people kind of like scattered and people talking, and there's a lot of chatter going on. It doesn't look like people are like in a panic, like running away or anything like that. It just looks like there is some sort of activity here. And as you walk up, you see already that there is tape. There is a like crime scene of tape with two people standing in front of it. You glance kind of over, and from the quick glance that you see, it looks like a person who their head was like completely blown off.
Ooh. Oh.
And you're not able to make out too many details at this as you're taking those glances over. The two people standing in front of the tape doesn't look like police officers, doesn't look like Chicago PD. It's two individuals, a man and a woman. They have long trench coats and they're dressed in a nice, like, kind of collared shirt and tie. They have earpieces, and it looks like feds.
Fuck.
And they
Patting
all,
myself.
you all kind of you have a moment of panic as you see feds there, but that moment goes very quickly as they spot you immediately. The man walks up to you and he looks at the four of you. You all fit the profile. I'm gonna have to ask you all a few questions. Jerry Osborne, director of the Special Affairs Division with the FBI, and this is an ongoing unusual threat response. I'm gonna have to ask you all a few questions about your activity tonight. I think your little charade stops here.
I'm not playing any games of charades.
We're just enjoying the feast.
Yeah, I'm just been eating chips all night. I don't know what you're talking about.
We know what your kind does. You try to solve things, these unusual threats. You try to take care of things and take matters into your own hands. Well, it stops here.
Is that
You're gonna
illegal?
Yes, it is, actually.
Do you have any
Y'all-
proof?
Nope, y'all are gonna have to come with us. And the two of
Are
them
ya?
start
Whoa,
to move
whoa.
in,
No,
and
thank
they
you.
start to
I don't
grab you.
Run.
They grab all of you.
I
and
run.
I'm gonna shove him away from me.
And
The second somebody touches me, I'm shoving.
that is where we will stop. As we are probably going to have a bit of a combat start at the next session. You also are going to have your desperation raised. One, because you see that another innocent was killed. As your investigations have not led you to any actual leads to prevent this from happening.
Kind of suck.
I'm going to put the desperation up by another because you haven't retrieved any information about your quarry quite yet. And then I'm going to raise your desperation or endanger to one more because now the SAD is now about to apprehend you, or at least try to.
Man.
So
Kick their asses. They ain't gonna do shit.
we will see how this all ends up. And see if our group is able to fend off these feds from the SAD. So that's all for us this evening, everybody. Hope you all enjoyed our first episode of Hunter the Reckoning. Hope you all enjoyed this cell, this motley group of a group that thinks that they can get themselves involved in things without there being eyeballs on what they are trying to do by other rival organizations that try to stop poor little independent cells like this group. And maybe really the monsters that they're trying to fight, they've met a lot of horrible people tonight and not even their quarry.
Hey, thanks, Anonymous.
Oh, thank you so much. What a good sung butterfly. I'm trying to read my glasses.
Sungle butterfly?
Butterfly.
My glasses.
I think it's your all of. We had some great glasses representation tonight. A lot of great shades this evening. A lot of great role play. And we will be back with Hunter the Reckoning this Monday, okay? So we're going to have a Monday and then Thursday to wrap up this little story. So we hope to see you there. If not, we'll see you tomorrow night for our Cyberpunk Red game. We will also see you Monday after this game, right? We'll keep the stream going. We will see you for Tales of Thunder, or we will see you on Tuesday for Blades in the Dark. But until next time, we will see you all in the worlds of darkness and Hunter the Reckoning. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye, everyone. Have a good night. Enjoy your chips.
Always with the chips.